Liquid today. Again, that's not to write them out of the series altogether, but again, we've got a lot of weirdness with sub-stepping in and whatnot, so I'm really excited now to see if Vitality continue with the same sort of pace, same sort of
attitude.
Attitude in general to the game. See, for Mini-Boot, as we have on screen here, a chance to really make a name for himself once more in a new jersey. Maybe silence some of the doubters.
Yeah, and well, that's a fantastic start. Take away the man who was the headliner of that first series. So Dirk are gone. We've got the player to the good for the Liquid side. In we go. Prophet well positioned though. Expecting the dive forward, but a good trade as well. So this is excellent for Liquid. This is a different caliber of team, right? Let's call it what it is. Liquid, even as the broken form they're in, with the stand-in coming in, new roster changes, just pound for pound,
Still
they are. Yeah, exactly.
Talent.
So this is going to be a very different affair. Nat's still alive, doing what Nats does. Wrapping on the site. Can he close it? No. So on fake, left with it all to do, can't achieve it. Team Liquid get things started off with a bang.
Camo down to 20 HP, almost an opportunity to clutch out the pistol here, but it's Liquid to convert. Going hunting here, shut down very early on.
Screen down.
One enemy remaining.
Just talking about Mini-Boot, the opportunity here today. With the way Dirk have performed previous series, certainly going to have a target on his back. You see, well, Dirk is going to throw in a scope at least here.
Here.
Actually, fairly well-rounded purchase from Liquid on the other side. Only one pistol in the hands of Camo.
Yes, you want to see them keep numbers up. You don't want to be losing too many. They can afford the loss on Camo, but that's about it. Beyond that, see already Vitality working for... Oh, come on! Wait, wasn't Unfake mid-air jumping back from that, and he still gets headshot? Damn!
Look at Prophet's HP!
Bloody hell, I mean, talk about a point to prove as well. We didn't talk too much about it, because it may feel a little bit wishy-washy storyline-wise, but hell, if he's hitting shots like that, not bad at all. So player to the good, make it player and a half with Prophet down on 3 HP. Liquid kind of get the run of the roost, right? Where do you want to go, though? One factor is Dirk here, just because of that weapon investment. Maybe Yampy did get the upgrade as well. Don't worry, observers. We'll let you off the
new gun alert.
Yeah, we'll let you off for a little bit. We'll come back later. Yampy. Okay, he's got one, but the trade's instantaneous. This is where you've got to see if Dirk can do a bit more. Can he chip away? They don't want to suffer any more losses. That's when you start losing some of those investments. It was a heavy round 2 for them. It looks like stability's on the way. The plant's in, and the time's now on their side.
He'll be down to 4 HP, but expect him to be going forward here. So Kick's very disconnected from the pack. And Camo and Nats actually should be allowed to reposition as well. Very comfortable here, but Nats shut down early on. Still plenty of time left to play with.
It's a bit scary when Mini-Boo's still one of those players alive, right? And there's a bit more damage. That does open up a chance for one of these pistols, but Prophet's low as well. So it
Camo's down.
should fall into place. Why is this a 2v2? Kick suddenly has to get more interested. Mini-Boo's doing very well, though. This is now down to just Kron. Can he cause them any more headaches, any more woes? It's going to fall as well. This is a very costly round 2. The win, highly impossible at this point. However, talking about silver linings, Vitality will be pleased with that.
You saw there as well, Riker actually unable to be retrieved. And what Kicks had the Guardian to start things off there. By the way, just a ridiculous opener from Kicks to do some damage.
Enemy remaining.
For free through that smoke.
Some stars in the astral
But yeah, very costly here. So Vitality almost with the upper hand. Coming back on a purchase. This first ult cycle not quite there for Liquid, but good progress across the board. See how they try to navigate the way into this at a disadvantage. Looks like pace might be the response here.
Yeah, so Unfake's going to have to get himself ready. They are looking to split towards that A site, and with some real pep to the step. Purpo happy to take some space. It does isolate the 2 players who fought towards main, and Yampy has to commit to this. Hard to back away and hard to backpedal. They don't. Prophet's the one to find the first, and the follow-up for Yampy. They knew what they had to do, and they've done it. Really. Caught in between a rock and a hard place. The only good option was to fight into it, and they've done it. The issue being Nats doesn't really have much wiggle room when that spike is down so deep.
And of course, the inventory becomes the second
concern
down here. In a full 1v5. Does have a snake bite, but I don't think anybody from Vitality is going to be making moves forward here. No chance to even really retreat back. Durka on the hunt, might even, oh, just about missing him, but should catch him on the second.
Nice.
Absolutely does. Headshot to seal the deal, and in zone, flawless here, round 3 for Vitality.
But I like that decisive calling there, decisive decision-making coming out as well, kind of understanding that Liquid are going for that nice kind of 3-2 split, really pressuring those two players who'd pushed up to take that A main control, just taking that fight in towards it. Great work from Yampy and Profek there, and Unfake doing well just to hold that push a little bit longer, buy some time.
Not going to have any of those ultimates we've talked about progress for Liquid, who was flawless. Yampy now
Toxins going up.
is leading the pack here for Vitality. I mean, initially with that early round, not everybody's going
Need that back.
to be actively challenging Kicks. Outside A. Spike not committed just yet. Durka still with a decent sight line from top mid as well.
Taking that back.
Liquid very quickly got a group outside B.
I quite like the pendulum swing of the attention that actually Yampy's putting towards A main. A bit more of an investment from that previous game. We saw it more on Profek to control that space, but now with the support here, more handedly. But Vitality, with the fact there's freedom on A, keeping a lot of their stocks indexed towards the B site, and it's hard to access. With that crossfire in play, Durka in support with Kron, the classic duo in synergy. And look at the damage on Nats too.
Almost Nat's lucky to still be sitting at 67 HP. Have to retreat back from this. No access through mid either. There's no secondary. Say I'm fake up. Wisely not jump peeking that again.
Yeah.
These Guardians now need to look for
30 seconds left.
a comfortable engagement. I don't think they're going to get it. You see already Vitality have backed away from main. Want to force an error here in the last 20 seconds, an overstep, but
Obscuring vision.
time starting to dwindle here.
And I have to give credit. I like the kind of map control that Vitality want to exert on that A main again. Kind of
10
the fact that it's
seconds
not just Profek, it's Yampy there. They are willing to ball on it, kind of keep. Oh, okay, Durka's going walkabouts. Fair enough. He wants to take all these weapons away.
I mean, yeah, money in the
why
bank.
not? Yeah,
Yeah.
it's sitting on
Here.
3.1 already, so you might as well. And for someone like Kicks, he's the one on the other side pretty much. It's difficult. You can't do that solo. You can't walk in towards that A main space. So overall, it's the checklist gets longer for Liquid, it feels like, to try and deal with those later rounds. Otherwise, you're going into that B stack, which is very, very hard to break, as they just found out.
Of course, you see here Liquid's journey last year in 2025. Again,
God,
did impress us. But,
It's that internationals,
I mean, if
man.
you look at the internationals, yeah, well, we have second, third, and first across the regional titles here. Like I said, heights achieved for sure. Very impressed with performance in the EMEA, but just didn't get that validation, I guess, internationally.
I think that's where a lot of our frustrations came from, because we saw the best of them through regulation, and then it was just absent going to internationals. So they had to make changes, and I think, looking at this on paper, you see the validity in it. Obviously, would like to see that full 5. But now we go in. Profek, a new challenge. Nothing through that A main space, but all through door. So this crossfire could be lethal if they can get it done in time. However, look at that mid insert. Top of mid is Nats. Got himself there quite nicely, quite early on. No challenges yet. He could try and make them pause to catch a rotate, but Purpo's fallen. And Vitality look far too comfortable here, Mike. It's all too easy.
Enemy
Step by
remaining.
step, Profek is in
down
control.
A.
Probably one of the only question marks you might put with the Vitality roster if you're talking caliber. You've got some of the greats coming in, but Profek showing some diligence. Nats. Nats.
You see Nat's just frown there. He's like, wait, what? What?
You got another? All right, fair play, 3-2. And I don't know if it's time for a timeout for Liquid. I'll be interested to see if they've got a problem solve in mind.
Oh, we're going to be back on a purchase here. There was a change to make. Effectively walking into the blender.
One enemy.
Profek and Yampy playing the right sort of game, considering, like I said, Kicks finding value for free early on. Yeah, the purchase a little hit and miss, actually.
Yeah.
I mean, that's even previously you saw a few of the members down on Guardians, even in the first buy round. So a little back and forth here. Again, do have the pit to work with. Minibu potentially one away. There are certainly opportunities. Durka now on an operator and has the Blade Storm. certainly swings in Vitality's favour.
Maybe that little look towards middle, bit of presence shown, trying to draw one of the two aspects away from the crossfire that was really hard to handle. That's a great trade for Purple,
Brilliant
actually.
trade, yeah.
That could open up a chance here. That's the first time they've traded somewhat effectively, it feels like.
Issue being, there was 3 committed towards B on the side of Vitality, and Yampi's going to confirm all of this. Should catch the backside, actually just misses them, but information on the other side.
There's still 2 players here, right? The brilliance of having that presence over towards A main alleviates some of that worry in the back of the mind. But here we go, Daka! Oh, the confidence is sky high! Unfake holding the wrap on site as well, leaving them somewhat feeling pinned in the pit. And Nat's doing brilliantly though, finding some security and maybe allowing a chance for a plant, but that spam is a nuisance. Kicks has to get involved here. Try and secure some safety for Nats, that's good again. Nats' awareness always solid. They're trying to find him, Nats doing work here. A vintage performance, but up against Yampy now.
Spike planted.
Almost missing the opportunity there a little bit for Vitality, but Yampy going to be able to shut him down. Clutching this up for the Vitality side. Happy to throw a few bodies into the pit there, almost coin flipping. Maybe trying to catch somebody on the back of the plant, but...
And in that moment,
Vitality very lucky to get away with that.
Yeah, playing some really dangerous games, but again, Nats making something out of nothing though. It felt at this point after that kill, God, they've still got the site under control, but no, Nats did really well to make it threatening at least.
You saw there, actually, the kill of the kicks is almost the lottery win, and that's at all. I don't think there's, until we get Wayne in, I think it's, again, we start with an asterisk on this team.
Spot on. That's fair. I'd like to see a little bit of synergy. I think I'll mostly be looking at it on Pearl, right? Looking for that identity. What is this new look Liquid going to be? Vitality here showing some incredible diligence on Breeze. We saw it map 1, and it looks like it's going to be carrying on along this sort of station.
Oh
look at it!
Connection there.
It's just absolutely unbelievable. The amount of damage done. Look at Camo, look at Purpo, and they haven't even left really A main. They barely made it this far. It's so suffocating to see.
Yeah, Purpo, obviously Bladestorm in hand, going to try and make something work here, but a 3v5 off rip before you've even had a chance to have a say. Durka.
He was yapping away.
Yeah.
He was yapping away. He was smiling. Happiness is not allowed, Durka. We know this. Okay, so there we go. Focus up and you're fine. All good. Gets Nats down. But yeah, Purpo did manage to cross, but that information will be relayed over to the B side of things. So Yampy and Chronicle should be fully aware there's a chance that someone slipped through.
So Yampy's got to be careful here, because I was
going
to say it's an angle Purpo could get onto, but Chronicle greets him on the way in, finds Camo as well. Another in-zone flawless for Vitality. Starting to stretch their legs a little bit and starting to look a little more comfortable in terms of these set pieces.
Is Kron just after the no access to site title? Like, it's the same spot as well. That's the brutality of it, and it's just feeling unbreakable at the moment. I'd love to see if Miniboo can maybe get some backline pressure on B, but...
Good info, bro.
Well, I mean, next time they hit B, there just needs to be somebody to break this line of sight.
Has to.
Is it TP to close pillar, or a flash in, or...
Otherwise, it's shut out.
It's not been tested yet. So, of course, I'm going to see Chronicle just continue. But it enables Vitality to lean heavily towards mid. And obviously reinforce this A site hold. Miniboo going to try and figure something out inside.
Does Prophet get to live? He's been tagged up once. Trying to go for the expectation on the TP there. I quite like the idea, but doesn't quite get the reward. But look who's on the back lines. It's been heard, and Nats is fully in control of that. Liquid showing some damage, some ability on this site take. It took a lot of ults, or at least one big ult to kind of go for it, but that's fine. You'll take that every day of the week just to get around. Here. But it's Kron and Durka. Purple's in a lovely position, should be rewarded, and is. Liquid not going down without a fight.
Able to scale up perfectly on this Hunter's Fury, and that was win Vitality effectively. Like I said, with Chronicle's position, were in a situation to hit forward towards this side of the map. Yampy a little overzealous, but still Nats on the other side. You know he's going to be late. Tucked in somewhere.
Enemy remaining.
Nice. Nice! A beautiful conversion here for Liquid to find a third, and now, hopefully, everybody on a rifle. No Guardians. And Vitality still comfortable in this purchase. Operator in hand for Durka. Yampy steps into the snake bite. He's deterred away now. Liquid's first real commitment towards a mid-piece.
So the first time they've really had some money behind them too. Jeez, it felt...
I mean, before they split through doors, but it was on a weird buy.
But the crossfires are really good to hold on this map now, I think. It's one of the things that the update on Breeze kind of did is allow for some of these kind of fast-made crossfires to be really hard to break without some great scaling up, some great trading, some good utility to kind of, I guess, deny those really effective trades. But Yampy's playing a little bit further ahead.
Cutting through.
Wondering if he wants to stay on this.
I mean, that seems aware.
And kind of being baited in by Unfake, right?
Yeah.
It's that you're going to hear the jump spot behind. Yampy still trying to be played in off just that sound cue, just that little bit of an attention draw. But it's Nats to find Chronicle getting a little bit curious towards top middle. Now it falls down towards the site hold. If they're going to pivot through mid, Nats doing incredibly well. Now they look back towards that A side, but waiting was Profek. Two quick kills and the TP comes in. Oh, baited in almost. The 2v1 ain't easy. But Dirk has been in form. Cross allowed by Kicks. Goes hunting. Can't clear it in time. Nicely done. Good mid-rounding there from Liquid.
A really slow burn in mid, and Nats finding 3 at just the right moment. But I think maybe a question mark here of where Kicks has repositioned to. Goes forward, commits towards this engagement with a mini boot. Unfortunately there, the operator, like you said, he's smoked off, passage, very safe. Still, the buy is there, Vitality. Again, mainly looking at Chronicle and Durka, but light shields to enable it.
Enemy kill.
And enable just that. Mini boot down off rip here to the operator.
Here.
Gonna be hard to find comfort on the way back in. Didn't know if that tag actually landed. I don't think it did on Purple. He's fine, but still, such an emphasis towards this double door mid approach. Unfake gonna get the tag off the drone, and that swings in Profek. You kind of need at least a little bit more pressure on A main to kind of maybe keep Profek off that comfort fighting in towards door.
Kicks just doesn't know when Profek or Yampy are going forwards. Fortunately on a solo endeavor. Durka now going to find Nats.
Two individual.
Yeah, Camo down first, but stuck between a rock and a hard place here with where to go next.
Kicks' position is going to be really, really considered. Camo's maybe
standing.
not, but it's a formality, man. I've got to say, and something to me again, yes, you've got some real superstars on that Vitality roster, but for me, Profek's holding his own and then some. He was still my question mark, how well he'd blend at this caliber. Because we knew he was a good role player, but still, this is nice so far.
Yeah, I think it was probably easier for him to shine on the roster last year alongside Yampy. In this roster, you don't expect him to be at the forefront in terms of the one delivering kills, but he's certainly done so in the opening series and already starting off Breeze with that same sort of, I don't want to say confidence.
Yes.
And he's delivering.
Yeah, because it's one thing to just like take that space, be up for a brawl, but he's doing very well, and we've been singing his praises. Let's see how he deals with 4, I guess. This time Yampy's not on this side. We said early on he'd started with a heavy supporting role towards that A kind of main pressure. This time it's going to be more Unfake alongside, but you can see the amount of utility being forced their way, so now they're in a bit of a pickle. Oh, come on, they win that fight. Unfake swings and manages to take down Nats. It's traded into, but rotations are in. Yampy's made it back in time, but it is a 3v3 and the plant could be on the cards. A little bit of safety with those smokes still in play.
Flank coming through as well. Durka's here so quickly. Kicks just about looking for the silence. Durka's knocked out. Oh my God.
He's got the gun back out for now at least, but the damage has been done. 8 HP, but I guess for the operator, still a chance. Kicks is cycling utility. You can see the panic on that, but Kron and Yampy, where's the pressure? It looked a little bit out of sorts from Kron. They're very individual attempt, and Yampy's just behind this. He needs someone to draw some eyes. Maybe he doesn't. Individual player still doing well. Though a 1v2, the positions are good here from Liquid. This could be 5. Okay, it could be 5. He's popped the blades. He's going for this one. And it was Kicks who had the tussle at the start, but he's got to get going on this. Know where he is. He's tapped the spike. He's drawn the eyes. He's locked for the attention. For the time, it's too little, too late. Team Liquid bringing back this score. I'm a little surprised, Mike, we haven't seen a timeout yet from Vitality.
I think in this situation, there is a window of opportunity for the other two members of Vitality to get something
One enemy remaining.
rolling towards site, but I don't know if it's maybe they didn't note Miniboo's reposition. I felt very hesitant to kind of pounce on the fact that Kix has shown he is lurking back towards main. They have potentially a 2v1 on one of these situations on site. I think Vitality maybe just feeling as if they're comfortable with the scoreline, know what the expectations are going into this map. So
I'll handle this. I'll handle
obviously in a, well, you can hear both ults being traded off here between Yampy and Miniboo. Who's going to be the victors in terms of this information game? Nats has found Durka in the meantime, though. Yampy's committed.
Yeah, Yampy's got him somewhat boxed in, but there is a flank on this, and it is going to be Nats, so they know it's still going to be here. So Prophet trying to backfill that space. Camo going to get cleared. Yampy's being a problem, being a nuisance. Nats answers back. It's a back-and-forth trade between these guys. Some real heavy hitters in the server today. Yampy trying to herd them forward. Unfake, does he get anything from to work off Miniboo? Great space taking. Takes away the burden on the site, leaving just Chron alive. The 1v3 is not easy to figure out on this site. The angle's good, the shot's there. Team Liquid, after that timeout, find footing, tied up.
Switching
Really
sides.
impressive half from Liquid overall. Maybe some question marks early on, but Vitality certainly made them sweat. Get to the situation here a few times. Just, I don't want to say not anticipating, but Kix and Nats really dominating some of these lurk situations.
Yeah, nice close half. We'll be back in just a second to see how this closes.
Out of charges.
Your body knows. A sense of victory. Seized when mind.
Alongside each other. Nats leading the charge here for Liquid. I'm curious to know how Vitality look to start the second half here. Now on the attack.
Toxins going up.
Pace has really suited them so far. What we've seen in the opening series. Also on a few rounds on the defense here. Quick probe in towards doors. Find what they're looking for. Purpo's got to be careful. Going to have his hands full, but he's doubled down. Durka and Prophet will fall.
He was probably one of the pieces that hadn't really come online to the same extent, but if he gets off to a great start here,
Poison
a whole different look inside. Nats wants a little bit of the action too. It's looking brilliant for Team Liquid. Pistol rounds, both going their ways now. The start you dream of.
There's your new gun clip for the week. Purpo, the one to finally deliver it.
poison.
Fantastic opener from him. And the timing really aligns for him here. Miniboo obviously falling alongside that, but
30 kills right now, okay?
That's, yeah, looking very happy with that one. Setting the bar at 30 kills. Oh, okay.
On for the 30.
Yeah, only 3 left to go.
Easy, easy, light work.
Toxins go.
That's an eco. Absolutely niche coming through. Purple's got an outlaw. Anyone who's come up from like tier 2 recently, I feel as soon as they pick up an outlaw, I'm like, all right, we're going farming.
I mean, a chance certainly to do this here. Does have Nats to support. Vitality again, maybe not seeing something to act upon. Now conscious of somebody making progress elsewhere. Yampy back to the drawing board here with 60 seconds left on the clock. They might shift their attention towards Miniboo and Kix over towards B. Obviously Durka still able to split the angles here, but I mean, this is just such a deadly spot. Kix actually missing the first, but...
Oh, the low sense, the low sense. Oh, God. Why is the site open? Why have they got 2 guns?
30 seconds left.
Why have they got a plant? I thought we were just going for
why
all.
are they in the 5v3?
Playing retake with a ghost now. They were happy to lose 1. And Camo's still
But
alive.
they've got the better guns out of this purchase.
Oh, no. Come on, Liquid. Don't let it slip now. You had such a good opportunity. They've had a look. That's good, though, from Purpo. Taking away Yampy, but it gives up for a trade. Nat's now closing in. Surely he's the one to keep this safe. I'm so scared for Purpo. Confidence aplenty after that start. The time's ticking, Blake. Michael, I think this is... Oh, it's an absolute tragedy in motion. Vitality couldn't be happier, but for Liquid, that is a slap in the face.
And they were set up so well to even just do damage on the way in here, but Durka happy to just run and gun. Yampy the one to clean things up on that opener. And like I said, they've got the top end of this purchase effectively.
So happy Yampy's just still here, being louder than ever. I just need the barking back. The barking comes back.
We've got
They
to
ascend.
yeah.
You know, there's layers to this. I guess you can't be barking at 7-7. Did he?
Unfake. Shutting, sending down this triple walk into the back lines here.
Mate, he's 2 off ult.
Yeah.
1 off ult. Like, these ults are going to be cycled up so quick. Dirk's done like a little bit of work there, obviously. Yampy not too far away. Purpo Blade Storm as well.
And Nats has bought a Guardian as alongside that.
I didn't even see that. What is the plan, Batman? Prophet's got a nice off angle.
Last player
Yeah,
standing.
really nice off angle.
Another
InZone
InZone
Flawless.
Flawless. Yep.
Are they sponsored by InZone?
I mean,
because they might as well be at this point.
Getting their money's worth today for sure.
Kit Kat's seething. No breaks. What's going on? It's on full of cable. Bloody hell. This roster scares me though, doesn't it? Because again, even the weakest links, there really isn't
No, there
one.
isn't. No.
Like again, Unfake's the stand-in, so you don't put them under the same level of scrutiny. But everyone's scary. Chronicle's the bottom fragger.
Just in case you were curious, Nats has set the bar at something Purpo's never done.
That's...
This production. Vote of confidence from the office.
You just wait. You wait to see what he does now.
After that Blade Storm.
Oh.
Operator in hand.
My ult is ready.
That's foul business from production. Crazy they're like that. It's probably that Alberto guy.
Yeah,
You know what he's like.
that guy.
That guy.
Unfake though. Hunter's Fury to boot. He's getting a chance to maybe put some more pressure onto, well, I was going to say the B site hold, but kicks. Vitality very quickly, I think even spotting Miniboo here, yeah, going to force the TP. So they know they have at least 2 to deal with on the way in here. Trade-off here, Durka to pick up the scope. A lengthy discussion about who's taking Spike there, actually, as well.
Well, Kicks, the bar was set quite high by Chronicle holding from this sort of spot. Different weapon.
Yeah, spotted. He has to give it up now.
Yeah, you can see the list of kind of checks coming out, being really, really nice. And Kicks is able to take away Yampy, but a messy engagement from Miniboo just... Oh,
Kicks just
there's
eaten that
nowhere to
shot
go.
card, man.
There's nowhere to go on that. That's a horrible feeling. Just staring at it, 30 HP.
I mean, operator, you got to save.
Wrap it up.
Nats and Camo forced to tuck their tails. This will be number 9 on the board for Vitality, and barely breaking a sweat on the way in there. It was maybe as if Kicks was going to find the timing, but Durka gets onto that angle so quickly.
You can just see it like in his head. He just knows like, okay, pre-fire on this, now go up to that. It's just like having it drilled so steadily in the head. And this is what scares me with Vitality, because they're good. They haven't even had a timeout yet. They seem comfortable in what they're doing. We haven't seen them flex too much across the map. Just pound for pound, they are a scary team. Liquid, we saw them able to find stability after a bit of a rocky start in the first half. So there's still an opportunity here. 9-7 is not out of hand yet.
I mean, my eyes is drawn towards the purchase again. Obviously, it's... Okay, yeah. Just looking at what Nats is going to buy, because I see the light shield and a classic, and I'm like, okay. But not going to be anything else here. I mean, a sheriff in the hands of Kicks. Really looking towards Camo and Purpo to do some of the heavy lifting here. No ultimates to complement this on the flip side. Vitality didn't use the Hunter's Fury. Yampy just threw away Durka.
Poison's off.
Same situation for him. Looks like Vitality have maybe found that loose thread to pick away at.
But I like that Nats is now on this B site with a little bit more dedication. That could help out in the long run. I don't think it's going to dissuade much of this round, though. Miniboo, there was nowhere to back to, right? It's like going to smoke. There's still 2 players on the other side. Plant's in. Yeah, maybe the post plant's not as secure yet because they haven't cleared through this kind of like elbow side, but now they are. Stacked up, Paranoia. Nats tries to fall into a corner, give them a bit of range to work with the near sight, but it is still just going to be this pistol.
Yeah, he boxed in now. Durka's also got an angle to cut any transition back onto site. Purpo nearly catching him with the operator.
Okay, that's pretty solid, but he needs a couple more. You can hear that timer getting faster and faster, and the will and want to commit getting less and less.
I mean, that's just making somebody to stay with him here. The loser rifle. They're not going to matter too much in terms of the finances here for Vitality. Profek happy to give it up. I don't even think Nats is going to get away with it. Number 10 on the board now for Vitality. Again, hoping for some sort of adjustment here on the side of Liquid.
Yeah.
This one's starting to run away with, well, run away from them, sorry. That's why we see a timeout called here ahead of round 18. And ultimates haven't really been a factor so far for Liquid.
No, it all looks today, by the way. I clocked those.
Well, which is funny because he said to me
Yeah.
the brown winkle pickers were coming back out.
Gives you the jacket and then lies to you. Jeez, unbelievable. However, Liquid out the timeout. Let's see how we look. Purpo getting a bit more interested early on, setting maybe a bar of expectation. But you're not going to stick around on that too long. It is a heavy presence towards that A site from the defending side of Team Liquid.
And a big piece of information to give away early on. Doesn't net a kill, but operator noted now. So Vitality with the upper hand in terms of this first wave of decision making. Durka wasn't spotted here. So no confirmation of exactly what was behind that early B main presence. Purpo going to have his hands full. He's got 2! Yampy and Durka caught off guard here.
Gets the discount, 2 for 1. Vitality with a massive deficit now. 3 players remaining. And no big chance to trade in at all. If that's what the timeout was for, I mean, it's worked well for Purpo. And these 3, very few options to play with now.
I think effectively roll the dice, try and find an engagement here to get into A. Already given away info in terms of the steps. Still 2 players dedicated, 1 floating alongside Kicks.
Poison orb emitting.
Still here
30
for
seconds
support.
left.
No. How is Kron winning that, dude? It's just madness. The tap on the spike, no one takes the bait. Kicks is still nearby, but Kron's down low, so it's a little bit harder to be as, I guess, confident in the engagement. The timing's great. If they unravel this, I will be beyond impressed. It's reposition. He's got the drop on Kicks here. If he decides to walk the smoke, surely he doesn't go in blind here. Dart forward, he's cleared him. Nice from Kicks. Got some safety back on the site, and it's a deep position from Unfake. That ult is coming in now. Sends him away. Kron is waiting. Fragile, can't go too early. The blind send, don't think he got the tag at the end there. Now there has to be a check on this. He's gone down. And timing, the defuse is there. Team Liquid still in this game. Up to 8 rounds.
Composure here. Camo and Kicks working in unison to find that first piece of the puzzle. I mean, that's what Purpo sees from his POV. Oh, that's what Yampy saw. The TP is just immediate death. Great work from Liquid.
Time to jump.
First response found here after 4 rounds.
Here.
On the board for Vitality, I think. Right back to what they felt was working, which is being Miniboo now. For the one with the operator in hand. It's picked out, as revealed. Yampy has found Purpo.
Yeah, I mean, from hero to zero, pretty much, right? Last round, Core got 2 for 1.
Again, just a little bit of hesitation here. It's like in a position to almost jump peek that. I don't know if they're second guessing the call or caught off guard by the fact that there's some utility coming their way. It's Purpo who pays the price.
Nice timing on that drone, though. Gonna catch a bit of info on the cross. they're still going to commit the rotation of Miniboo, or at least keep Miniboo on this side of the map. Leaving just two to try and deal with this wave of vitality coming to their side. Kicks, trying to buy some time here. He is on the chopping block, TP, everything being thrown at him. Allows Durka, allows Yampi, backside on the swing. Takes some space, allows for the plant to come through. Camo, good, but not good enough. Can't double down. And the numbers sit so heavily for vitality. There's so few options. Tag comes in. Man, the utility is so oppressive.
Yeah. Very frugal on the approach here, meaning they have plenty of tools available in this post plant. Durka on the hunt now, Bladestorm in hand. Only purchased the Stinger, so he can absolutely afford to do so. And he would love to get his hands on this operator. Miniboo reveals his position here.
He's on the hunt.
Definitely. I mean, they've got the money to do so.
Miniboo playing a survival game now. Oh, this is a toughie. Oh, you know, look, he turns around. He's like, "Nah, this is bait." This is a horrible feeling. There's nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Does he get the operator? He does. Durka gets what he wanted. Perfect upgrade, and now vitality up on 11.
Great conversion here. Again, initially, Liquid look as if they're going to withstand this first kind of layer or wave of pressure coming their way, but I think Camo maybe gets stuck inside a smoke. He doesn't feel confident. There's nothing coming from double doors, and due to obviously losing Purpo so early. Told you.
Thank you, audience.
Ye of little faith. Speaking of little faith, we're back on a weird buy again. And it's just weird because you look at what's behind it here. So Kicks and Camo bringing the rifles in. Guardians alongside this. Feeling like Liquid want to make their stand here in round 20. And Vitality kind of off kilter in terms of these ults, but Chronicle just 2 away. That's the operator to open this round up. Vitality curious
Cutting through.
setup here, maybe just to greet some aggression on the side of Liquid, but seeing these weapons, unlikely.
Kron's still got the operator.
Yeah, he's looking for a freebie.
How do you feel about this arc of Chronicle on the operator?
Give Chronicle any gun, I'll still watch him.
Okay,
I'll still watch him.
okay. Fair enough. I do remember there being an interview when he was saying that I think his wife wanted to join Vitality because she liked the Counter-Strike team. And he was like, yeah, you're all right.
Yeah, fair play.
Happy
Let's
wife,
get it
happy
done.
life.
Let's get it done.
Go. And like Zywood,
30
so
seconds
I
left.
guess Chronicle, aka the Woo, is in the building. We'll see if that works out. I like what Purpo's up to.
They've got to read something.
It feels a bit weird,
now.
though.
Yeah.
Oh, what's that strange thing on the wall? And actually, Purpo got the kill on Durka, so maybe Durka just completely unawares. But 13 seconds, this is a bit of a weird round. I don't know what's kind of going on here, if I'm honest. 8 seconds, we're just about on site. I guess they're going to get the plant, but Hunter's Fury going to be posted, and yeah, job done. I don't know what's happening.
Just sat back and waited for something to happen for so long.
Yeah.
And then just, I guess, rolled the dice towards A. Liquid welcome that with open arms, especially some of these, considering some of these purchases.
Yeah, that's a dream
Again,
round.
They come out of it kind of still licking their wounds, but very, very bizarre.
Well, Chronicle's off the operator now, so I don't know if maybe that was something they're not looking to stick around on. So we go back in. Couple of rounds now for Liquid. 9 to 11.
Through.
And they continue.
I think Vitality's just so cautious of something weird being employed to follow the break, but allow that one to pass them by. Durka, the one to look for an opening here. This is just a glimpse of Kicks. So 3 players committed here for Liquid. Vitality held at the front door. Prophet not necessarily played in on the other side of the map, but it's like Vitality might just progress forward.
This is actually kind of tough, though. There's the 3 players here. Oh, I doubt it, Kron. That's on me. And yeah, Durka then just going to lead the fray. Dive head first for this. And even though they have the stack on the right side of the map.
Was this the late round play plan in the previous round?
Yeah, just something didn't go right. They're like, oh, run it again. Run it again. Because this is Raps. You ain't getting back in now.
Yeah, Purpo and Nats a million miles away from this one. Nobody able to really outlive that execution towards A. Again, at least in this regard. I mean, Minibu down at 50 credits, Camo 650. It's going to require some funding from elsewhere. But on the brink of some of these ultimates to maybe offset. I mean, if Nats gets a kill here, that's the pit. Obviously, Kicks and Minibu already have theirs. You'd love Purpo to get a couple of exits here if possible.
He's not
Last
really in a
player
position.
standing.
Just felt like
But
bullying.
sometimes when you watch what Yampi's doing, it's just like, what is he doing?
Oh,
What?
match
And then you're
point.
like, oh, no. You
Yeah,
actually,
fair enough. Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Ult-wise, yeah, you're right, though. Nat's got his from this.
You see the reaction on the player cams? Yeah, he's just shot me through the smoke.
Out of
Yeah,
One enemy
Brilliant.
remaining.
Brilliant.
I'm dead.
I
They're
didn't
on
get to play
site.
the game.
They're on site.
Round's over, they're on 12. 12-9, Vitality firmly in control here. But you're right, the ults are in effect, right? We've got Kicks sitting with his on Astra. Minibu on the Yoru has his. Nats got that Viper pit as well to put down potentially, and he does it instantly. It's an instantaneous investment over towards mid.
Where Vitality have found success, but again, the read to make progress elsewhere, to potentially split this site. Heavy presence towards mid here. Actually, two in the form of Profek and Durka looking to maybe wrap this pit. Open engagement here. Purpo's not going to win that.
No, and he's had a
Durka
bit of a...
drops him, and the pit will fall, Lauren.
Yeah, this is the second layer to it, right? Nats has to move away from it, plan instantaneous in motion, but it looks like it was forgotten by Profek, and Nats let off the leash, controls the site well, taken off of Yampi too. He's got to know the Durka's around though. He was the one that killed Purpo. They know there's more to this site, but Nats has to just sit and wait for support.
Yeah.
He can't do this alone.
He was absolutely on an island here, but delivering to it a
Spike planted.
possibility. Some chip damage here. Durka's going to eat that one. Camo's found him.
I mean, that was outrageous from Camo.
One enemy
And yeah,
remaining.
Nats, nasty with it on the site. The Miracle Man appears when they need the most. That was brilliant to watch.
Absolutely legendary. Put him on an island, but finds 4 in this round to give a lifeline to Liquid.
Spike planted.
It may be just a misread on how quickly he was willing to give up the pit on main, but makes them pay and will force maybe a little bit of a frustration time.
Controlling the space, keeping complete composure on those site pushes. It is just Nats through and through, living up to the moniker that he'd been given. Certainly no access in the last one. So we dive back in. Timeout for Vitality.
Concealment.
Well, I mean, they've drawn a third, well, one of the players away from A here, so Camo and Kick's going to be under a ton of pressure here. The full force of Vitality heading their way.
The Kicks are surviving this time, and now they've got the help there. It looked too one-dimensional, too direct. It felt like that same hit that was bailed out by a mad Chronicle operator shot that
enemy
landed.
remaining.
This time, you ain't getting it. This time, Team Liquid hold firm on the site itself, and Profek's opportunities are dwindling. There we go, an in-zone fall as Team Liquid back in the game.
Again, just a little bit of... Vitality have looked great in terms of trading forwards. Here, they just sit behind the smoke. They get to the front
you're
court,
right.
and
Spike down.
it's just a little bizarre to see. I mean, the spacing of this smoke is perfect for Liquid to play behind, but just a little bit of hesitation there once they get outside, and Camo absolutely feasts on that situation.
That's great from Camo. I was kind of mostly looking at Kicks because I thought it was all going to be kind of coming down towards him, but yeah, Camo, great positioning just to back and forth it on that little
Time to
crossfire, back of sight. So we go back in. Money's still in play, so they're not
That's Killjoy is another one that's just like, you look at it and you look at the name next to the icon.
Is
you're
that
like,
wrong? Is it? Did they mean it? We'll see. Look, maybe he's been working in the off.
Great toasty, by the way.
What was it? I didn't even see.
Liquid have never won Pearl,
Brilliant.
comma, ever.
Ever. Oh, God. Okay, well, they start out on the attacking side. Let's see how this one goes. Yampy on a roll that I think we've come to know and expect. However, in the last couple of games, he's looked pretty good being the duelist. This, however, is a bit of a different challenge. And Liquid, this is their choice.
That's tucked in very early on here.
Here.
See already a
Spike
couple
planted.
of players heading his way. It's Chronica. What?
Nah, Kron's not meant to win that. Backline cleared, I guess. Okay. Eyes towards the site. Can the 4 players remaining hold on to this now? Utility kind of burnt up at this point. Some pressure now. Durka the first to fall, but the trade's in effect. On fake there. Miniboo answers back. Liquid taken away on the side. Spectre! Suddenly, Liquid looking alive.
See, Vitality looking to pick up the pace here, digging out the lurk so early on. Liquid able to withstand the retake here as soon as it gets started. Comfortable 1-0 lead here.
Who trained you?
Yeah, no real secrets on the way in either. Plenty of tools at their disposal.
Nice! Let's go, boys!
Purpo leading the charge here alongside Miniboo.
I actually quite like Purpo in this kind of waylay role as well. I want to see how that looks with him. For now, we are seeing minimal investment coming out from Vitality. A couple of weapons, but nothing too major. Those bandits in effect. Ooh, I'm fake. That's a risky game we're playing as... Actually, what? Whoa! And that was just the classic!
Not meant to happen.
Well, I feel like we're going to be saying that a lot with this Vitality roster.
Are they? I mean, if they retreat, potentially give up these guns, but what was actually dropped in the smoke there? I didn't see, so we got the Marshal down.
Not sure about the rest. Oh,
No more
okay,
dreams.
Camo trying to clear through. This
Bring them
Prowler,
down.
if only it could catch multiple at the same time, but it's
Well, you don't know
there.
how many that's just
Yeah.
caught.
There's the
Enemy
first one,
down.
but they're starting to lose a little bit of the threat to this round.
There.
Anything else? They still know Yampy's nearby, and they should have seen Unfake earlier, so Nats should be the checkmate on this. The timing
One enemy
is
remaining.
fine. Liquid, okay. Calm it down. Keep it simple.
Protecting this purchase as well. We know that was a little bit hit and miss on Breeze. Map 1. Kind of off kilter with some of these buys, but
No more.
to protect this investment.
One enemy remaining. One
Start things off here on Pearl. Potential here to maybe get a snowball developing. And Vitality aren't 100% on their buy. Yampy down on the Guardian.
And look, I'm always happy to see EMEA pick up Pearl a little bit more often. It feels like it's been missing for some time. Durka in a 1v5. Prowler is going to catch. And he has to get out of there. So Liquid do get the green light to go on toward B. You probably don't know until now the level of success they've had, but they seem very well prepped on this. Good scaling and security for the plant now in effect.
Yeah, nothing burnt up
Cutting
on
through.
the side of Vitality, so plenty of tools at their disposal here, but Liquid
Spike
with a
planted.
solid setup here as we head into this post plant. Anyway, luckily ducking on that peak. Durka ready to catch him. Vitality just considering their approach here.
Camo might be a little screwed there. Does actually get away. It's Miniboo who gets caught. Couldn't quite make it off of the site. So good initial step to clear the close part of the plant, but it's that pressure down. Oh, what a shot. Purpo snaps up to Durka. And now it's a 4v4, starting to get dangerous. Camo going to do the damage on Kron. The defuse not looking likely here. They're going to have to work for their dinner. And Nats is having none of it. Knives out, baby. Unfake. Gets the gun back in play, but the time is surely gone here. This is great from Team Liquid.
Bonus conversion to boot. 3-0 start here to Pearl. Vitality shut down once more on the B site. Beautiful shot from Purpo. Again, removing the wall very, very quickly. Maybe the timing just a little off in terms of the smoke covering that. I think even just that chunk being removed, full vision of the spike regardless, even if it came down to it. Great progress already for this ult cycle on the side of Liquid. 2 away from the lockdown, Camo just missing 1 orb. Some pistols, Durka. So our scope in the mix. Actually on the hunt here, B-Long. He's going to confirm, maybe enable this rotation to happen. Still, Vitality have to win out something here.
Wait, Purpo. The space. And if this kind of highlights maybe a gap in the veto yet, I'd like to see how well Vitality can handle this. If it's not within their wheelhouse, how do they look just kind of naturally on this one? So far, Purpo Camo really solid. This is good. This is a high-end map for Liquid, it looks like. This has been worked on already.
Been way more confident in terms of the mid-round here as well. Vitality, an opportunity to answer back now with this buy. Again, not a million miles behind them in terms of the ults, but certainly you've got to give the advantage to Liquid. And even actually, Miniboo making good progress alongside this.
Yeah, I kind of like what was being said in that, is the fact that the spacing has to stay good, because even on those lower buys, we know that Vitality can be a nuisance. So again, Liquid just keeping those trades nice, keeping that safety in numbers. Looking solid even in the hopefully less threatening rounds. As it stands, Liquid looking to take over towards those double doors. Yampy not quite off the starting blocks yet either, so a bit of a slower beginning for him. Should have seen at least 2, 3 there. Oh, that's not bad.
Yampy just making sure as well.
That's a 5v3. So can Purpo's presence cause any sort of problems? Fake on the angle. A little slower on this, but now forced off the first. See the reactions here, but keep in mind the positioning coming up from Profek.
Yeah, he's right behind this, so tough setup to break here for Liquid. Smokes will go down, and actually seemingly the awareness here that somebody's wrapped into main gets smoked off. Plant not in just yet, but Purpo wins out.
And I think Purpo thought he went CT side, but actually able to snap back in time. So Camo and Kicks trying to at least get the time on their side. Working back in from Pit, but biding his time, slowing down a second, allowing for the rotations to come in. You want to do this together. And Profek's position pays off. And Camo, it's a tough one. That's 4 players to collect on. And these angles are unfavorable at the best of times. You can see Vitality doing their due diligence, trying to work this out one by one. Tries to find a way. Not gonna happen. Vitality finally getting back on the board here.
Find a response, some ultimates in the bank as well. A great opener here from Vitality to crunch on this mid piece from Liquid. And unfortunately for Kicks, I think the timing is just lose 1 player on site there. He has to tuck right next to that smoke. He doesn't have anywhere to retreat to. Profek waiting, smile on his face with a shorty in hand. But 2 big ults we were talking about, Camo and Nats. It's on the opposing side though, like I said already, a few ultimates for Vitality to work with themselves. Revert back to B, Chronicle will be called upon. Those were the first wave of utility. Miniboo TP forward. Camo just gonna full send it here.
Yeah, seems to want to just kind of go off this. And yeah, it doesn't look right. Something went wrong in his scale up. And they're scrapping this.
He obviously got the connection on Camo's ultimate, but Durka goes completely unchecked and greets Miniboo on the other side of that TP. Durka now going to backfill this space.
Where are you?
Camo trying to be nonchalant about this, but there's just too many. They swung together too. It wasn't just Kron. There was going to be other factors of Yampy there, and obviously Durka as well in the ult, but the rest of Liquid, they're kind of left adrift, right? They don't really have access elsewhere. They know that Profek last round managed to slip through A main, so it's a long road back in for like Purpo trying to clear this.
Plenty of time to work with though.
That's true.
They can clear a lot of this space.
my bot.
Nat's got to be careful though.
30 seconds left.
But Profek's been seen, yeah, good timing actually. Caught in the act somewhat.
Grenade.
still have the lockdown here in the post bar, which could be huge, but Kicks caught in
Spike down
transition.
A.
Gonna lack a utility to cut these sight lines here, but Herbo on the swing looks
Yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah, 10 seconds though. They've got to go now. Unfake going to try and invest the ult on this. There is the ult back for Purple, but he goes down early. Kron's caught him, so it's all on Nats now. And the HP is going to be decayed down low. It's too easy for Kron in the end. A hard round 4-4 though from start to end.
The chance, but Liquid unable to really reset after that plant.
Bingo.
Purple finds a crucial key. You can see toying with the idea of the ultimate, but Vitality pick up the pace a little bit. Yeah, because I'm not sure what happened to Purpo's dash there.
Spike planted.
Miniboo and Purpo in unison some of these previous rounds, but Chronicle fired up after that 3K.
It's good to see him pumped up too, because he's normally quite a composed player. You see it on occasion, don't get me wrong, big stages, arenas, sure, but seeing it here, very nice. Keep that confidence high, but on the other side, these ults are in effect, right? Purpos, Nats, Miniboos. Hopefully a plan made around that could really keep this in their favor. Maybe combine them if necessary, but not really had the chance here. Miniboo not finding a player either. Actually, Vitality quite slippery about this.
And that's actually perfect placement though, but Vitality going forwards. Elsewhere, up onto pillar. Gurkha's found two.
Yeah, the win con that they're creating is unbelievable. The fact they fight forward, Kron then backfilling the space, leaving a really uncomfortable pinch for Team Liquid. They don't have safety to backpedal, they don't have the spike. You can see the confusion, how hard this is for Miniboo to find stability.
Here.
I slow this down. Unfake just pouring on Util, allowing the fight to be had down long. Durka, there's the X factor you want. There's one of your stars shining.
Perfect decision making in the chaos here. Said Purpo actually lands the ultimate exactly where you want to see it.
Yeah, it was good.
Some players forwards out of those smokes, and also catching somebody in the backside, and Yampy now fired up. Vitality.
Time to jump.
Certainly riding the wave of these 3 rounds in succession. They broke the bank. Drawn out some of these ultimates that we were talking about early on. A big, big win for Vitality.
And I do want to roll our minds back to, hold on, maybe given a new lease of life here. We'll see. Yeah, absolutely is. The Prowler not clearing just into that corner. So Nats gets to go forward. I'll come back to my point as Profek kind of stops that before it starts. But something that we were looking at Vitality in the past, previous iterations of this roster to a degree, even as a super team deemed, right? They lacked some of that fight back power. When things went wrong, they couldn't recover in the right ways. If this new attitude keeps that spark alive, that does add another layer to this. Now, already Liquid showed on map 1 that they have that fight back potential too. This round, probably unlikely. You look at the buy, it's not going to be one that you're going to be banking on. And Profek going unchecked here, looking to try and recover weaponry, I can imagine. Camo and Kicks not quite finding the corner they wanted there.
Keeping them honest, but Miniboo is behind him. Unfake going to shut that down. Profek now delivers a 4K of his own, Lauren, to tie things up 4 apiece.
And for me, Profek has been the...
I mean, worth his weight in gold so far.
Yeah, and look, you can either rise to the occasion or maybe fold under the pressure of it. He joined in with the big boys, and he's up there towards the top end. He's shown it when we've looked at him on Breeze. He's shown it here now on Pearl. You can kind of see the idea behind this player now, probably given a little bit more of a spark to ignite. And it's working. On the other side, though, Liquid has been a bit of a drought. 4 rounds without success. They need a way back through here, but that money's starting to compound for Vitality. Right to in play. Early angle adopted for Durka. Prowler's handled. Not given away the game yet either, so he's got a bit more time. Play by the door. Does he get given play?
Portal closed.
Got a chance here.
This.
Oh, but the TP's expired.
Great timing from Liquid, whether they meant it or not. That was very well timed for Kicks to find that engagement. He's got to be careful. Could have been overwhelmed, but he's got a little bit of stall, so he can shift away. And for Liquid, they can just let this simmer for a second.
I mean, yeah, they kind of have to sit on this body, though. Chronicle does have the res, so they're going to want to try and take this space and move beyond it. See Chronicle now making moves down long. If he can get behind this execute, it'd be beautiful to get the res. Hide invested here by Profek. Just to cut off any progress elsewhere, and a bizarre split here from Liquid. Maybe try and fake something towards A on the back of that divide being invested.
But look at Kron.
Yeah.
The timing on this is going to be
30
mad.
seconds left.
Don't know if he's going to catch it. They are really biting on it being this A approach, but there's something that's not quite sitting right for them.
Area's clear.
There's doubt in mind. Do they know about Kron? Because again, he did deal with some of that utility that was on the back lines. But Nats finds Profek. This is all looking good. Liquid looking slippery. 5v3. Miniboo gonna catch Yampy. And Camo's
enemy
position
remaining.
rewarded. Liquid getting right under the skin there.
Yeah. Flawless round victory. In total control of the tempo here. Investment of the lockdown, just drawing what, 1 or 2 players back in that direction, pays off for Nats. No, I think that was literally just like a second or so beyond Dirk's TP.
Remaining.
The Liquid capitalizing a number of key areas on the map. It said it looked like a bizarre split of where they were going, but taking full control towards effectively spawn.
Very impressive off the beginning, Purpo. Going to be the first man forward. Stack towards ARP though. Know about it now.
One
Getting
surprise.
decent information, but they can't really move Purpo out of this, and Miniboo's the one to deny it, so I feel like it was a bit of a weirdly made plan
Yeah.
there.
Again, maybe a lack of consideration.
Cutting through.
But certainly, Miniboo happy with that. Durka may be the second layer to this, but stuck behind the alarm bot. Liquid has 4 just in top mid thinking, is it going to be another one? Profek still in a position to maybe find a kill, but I don't think he's going to be too keen to greet the full force of Liquid. Was he spotted?
Or just super aware.
Yeah.
I
I mean, a weird smoke, they maybe know he's trying to get something.
Camo, breaking the ankles on that one too. That's kind of mad.
30 seconds
and
left.
Durka, well, with the alarm bot no longer a
Spike
factor.
planted.
Should be aware there's a chance of this. Hello, Cakes.
Don't
Should
miss
have been
me.
aware.
My
There's
ult's
an
ready.
opportunity in play. Not going to get any more. Liquid. Look, we said they had to find some stability,
Yep.
and they did it without the timeout.
Absolutely did. 2 on the board now to put them 2 ahead. And the buy's still going to be just about there. Vitality. Yeah, I think maybe just a weird... Look, seeing it from the other side, everyone's just staring at the smoke thinking,
Yeah, that's weird.
yeah, it's odd.
I don't like that one. And Vitality have decided it is time for a timeout, so this everything.
Not just playing different ages, but actually fulfilling very fundamentally different roles within the team. Again, and that's why he's, you could argue, he's irreplaceable in terms of his performance.
Enjoy Americas.
Yeah.
Bastards.
Not better.
Not at all. Quick look on A. Big ult as well, just to lean in with. Unfake, expecting people to already be slipping towards site with that kind of passive haunt coming up, but I think good information already on the player's backside. Profek plays up though, takes away Purpo. Profek gets to live here. He does for now. Miniboo trying to get towards the back line. Durka on the free fire. Can't really do much about it. Yampy with the classic. What is going on in this round? Nats! No! What's going on? It's madness! Oh my good God, what is this? 2v3, breathe for a second.
Oh
maybe
my
not.
God.
Oh, it's all weird.
Oh.
That's on 2.
Planted.
Get him before he runs away!
Come on!
He's going to get another kill. He's going to get another kill.
Stop it, he doesn't. Oh,
Mark 2.
Res comes off though. Yampy back on his feet.
well, for a second.
Whoa!
This is one of the most mental rounds I've seen in a minute. And look at Kicks. Surely Kron is dead to rights. Whichever way you go, the grave is waiting. What the hell just happened?
What are we even seeing a replay here?
Yeah, good luck picking that one,
This
boys.
is madness. A crazy exchange towards the A site.
Oh, he's dead.
Nats thought he was dead 2
Yeah.
times over there. Yeah, Yampy. You can see him on
remaining.
player cam. And then Camo just comes alive.
What the fight in CT.
Amazing stuff. Okay, but probably a sour one for Vitality, because that was after the timeout. They probably really rather hell-bent on that, and the buy is going to be broken for the last buy in the first half.
Round 12 being forced to bring 3 Guardians in. Have Durka's ultimate for sure, maybe Unfakes as well, but certainly Liquid with an upper hand here to convert an 8-4 half. Ooh, Unfake spotted on the retreat. I don't think he's going to get out here, yeah?
Oh, that's nightmare stuff, trying to crawl away. It's... Okay, what do we do now? Where are we off to? Okay, Purpo just bulldozering around the map as well. And look, I want to see this guy confident, and if this is the shape of things to come, I'm happy for it. I still like that Prophet's taking this space. Again, can relay.
Oh, the timing's heartbreaking for Kron.
I thought maybe the info that
enemy
Prophet
remaining.
could have given would have given them that idea to stick around on B, that they're not pushing site. We've got this still. And as tricky as you might want to be, Purpo's got you dead to rights. An in-zone flawless to close out the first half. 8-4, Team Liquid showing us some of that danger we've been waiting for. Do not miss how the second map closes out after the break. Seeing how he fits in here, slots into this, in that duelist role potentially, is going to be so curious. What's that personality like now under a new real in-game leader?
Absolutely, yeah, and I think as well, it's always a better test to see, this is not to write who off, but see that experience kind of shared with him and maybe be in a position here to prove himself once more.
Certainly can ignite the motivation, can't it? It can get you back to wanting to be in the game, relearning, kind of honing that craft. Now we start in. Got to say, so far, Liquid have been fantastic in the pistol rounds. And speaking of him,
yeah,
he
speak of the
started off
devil.
well. Take it away, Yampy. That is a man to the good here. Looks pretty composed. All right, Durka. Fair enough. You get one of those.
Targets destroyed.
That's stuck to the side of the smoke right now. He's obviously in the slow. No spam coming his way. But Vitality didn't get the plant there, so there's a chance for Liquid to, yeah, pounce on this.
Yeah, they've found their window to work with, but Prophet on bodyguard duty, making sure safety is secured over towards B long. So Kicks, Camo, and Purpo have a bit of their work cut out here. It's a lovely refight from Prophet. Kind of expecting it to be towards that U-Haul side, but no, he's very engaged in this. And now that almost retraction of attention, Vitality really having around their Prophet. 4 kills. And again, it's the way he's playing it, subverting expectations, kind of readdressing the fight on B-Long, when in your mind you wanted to focus on backside. It's really well done.
Bailing out on Chronicle as well, who had Nats breathing down his neck. Said addressing Heaven as well. Just the right time. Crispy on the closer. There we go. He's up, he's barking.
You love to hear
2
it.
and 11, love it. His contribution is different. It's not numerical. You can't measure it.
Yep. He's got a good bark too. Got to say it.
Solid bark.
You can see he's worked on that. He's now on 15 HP though, so tough. Gonna get away on more. He's fine. He's fine. Oh man, Profek. How are you the one that's catching my eye out of this roster?
Gun here.
That's just genuinely deranged behavior for me, but he's been so good.
That camo, though, has got ahead of this. Pushed all the way in. Mini boot. Finds his revenge here from the pistol round. Shut down Durka,
True.
who's a million miles ahead of the rest of the pack.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. I was like, where's he off to?
Prophet, you got another one for us? Low HP. Camo on the hunt.
Surely not. Surely not. Oh.
They just got the heal as well. They were waiting for the heal.
That's kind of gutting. And surely you read off that. There's no one rotating though. No one's moved.
I mean, they don't get an upgrade out of that either.
I'm a little surprised they didn't move off of seeing the heal as well, right? Like that should be maybe tell enough, but still. On the way. A Sheriff and 2 classics. How are we feeling? Sorry, 3 classics.
I mean,
Yeah?
this kill's crucial. Unfake a little disconnected as well. Yampy shutting down Camo. Now Chronicle has the chance to backstab this rotation. Smokes are going to go up, but it's not going to matter too much.
Eliminate.
First found, and Chronicle looking to slow things down.
Yeah, he's cool under this sort of pressure, isn't he? Not too fussed by it. Be careful not lose
enemy
weapon, but
remaining.
yeah, man. He's just herding them
I mean,
around.
yeah, the orbs obviously going into
Yeah,
Chronicles'
true.
hands. Certainly crucial here early on in the half.
Oh, Kron was up. Was that a bark? There's no way Kron's
Wait,
barking.
if we get-
There's no way Kron is barking. It's a banger.
Yeah, Chronicle bark.
That would be
Wicked different.
unreal. Replay team, can we?
The bark
We'll
of
see,
the
we'll see.
goat.
Wait. The bark of the goat.
Yes!
Oh my god, it's spreading. The Yampy impact. Tangible right there.
It's infectious.
It is. Oh, that's a spot on the cross there just before that smoke plumed for it. Nah, Mini was kind of screwed
Yeah.
though. Ooh.
He gets boxed in and sent packing.
Recovering it.
Vitality still on a broken buy. At least bringing across some of the investment from previous, but
Taking that back.
Profek will welcome that upgrade for sure. 3 players, 4 Liquid
Concealment.
committed towards his B-side hole, but nobody making progress past Pillar. Eventually, to figure out here, they've left Nats on an island once more. As delivered previously and historically. Actually, the audible's called here.
No charges. There.
Camo may be spotted.
Ooh, he doesn't feel comfortable backpedaling though. You can see the discomfort on the side, but he's got 2 other players kind of near him, but hard for Purpo to find a comfortable position too. They're really back to the wall here.
But it's Kicks that has to do the heavy lifting here.
Yeah, 2 of them now cornered towards the back of U-Haul. But slow on the uptake, 20 seconds. They got to get going on the site. You can see the hesitation and caution. And Purpo's done really well. Yampy on the trade out takes away Camo. They still know there's more. Kick's still here as well. Vitality want to clear backside, but Chronicle's fallen. 10 seconds.
10
Blah
seconds
needs to go down, and it
Purpo's
is.
out.
Spike
Yeah, he's
planted.
actually escaped, but he's left Kicks all alone. Kicks can't get out in the same sort of way
Last
as
player
Purpo
standing.
now. Maybe driven by guilt, forced to go forward, but a 1v3 isn't going to happen. It's Profek again.
Not a great lip breather. I'm sure we'll get that on the EPS as well, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, Miniboo unfortunately just caught out here. A little bit of aggression in the 3rd round of the
enemy
second
remaining.
half. Will net Vitality a
Minibo,
bonus?
you know you can TP away if you want to. You can TP away.
I'd actually tilt off the face of the earth. I couldn't handle it.
Maybe talking to
I
Miniboo. I'm not
couldn't handle
sure.
it.
I'm not sure.
I couldn't
but
handle it.
that Vitality in the second half. Upper hand in terms of the ultimates. Certainly more so in terms of the purchase. Well, actually, I haven't said that. Camo and Purpo have been putting numbers up in these first few rounds. Vitality looking to maybe just sweep their way onto the B site here. Minimal resistance in terms of the weaponry. That's still curious. Vitality not liking the look of that setup.
No, something felt off about it. See the pings over towards kind of like through art toward A, but it's on the other side of that. Purpo with the bandit.
I mean, it's drawn 4 players towards B, so there is certainly a gap here for Vitality to exploit. Maybe just looking to double down on orbs as well. Wide open for the taking now.
So yeah, this should be easy on the way in. The post plant,
30
still got quite a
seconds
bit of util too.
Tons of util, yeah.
Yeah, so
Spike planted.
if you're Liquid, you went for a gamble, that's fine. A little bit of a gamble stack on that B site, hoping for the best, didn't quite get it. They can still be threatening here. Stacked up in art. Camo and Nat's the ones to try and challenge through this way, and Camo's got a reward. Okay, actually deciding to back out of there, doesn't fancy sticking around, so we'll give up a little bit of this, and now it's Kron on the line. But they've got that safety of the wall, and Unfake finding some form too. So, Kron eventually falls, but Unfake holding a nice line on this. Camo did get that upgrade off of the fallen body. And he caused a bit of a threat. He's
Last
still doing
player
some work
standing.
here, Camo. But the time is just too late. And if it's Prophet last alive too, even if it's costly, it's a good round. No sweat in the end. Red Bull clutch, sure, it's maybe not the flashiest, but it ties them up at 8 apiece.
Everyone falls, so they didn't really get the benefit of the upgrade either, although all things considered, we should be back on steady footing now. Nothing left behind, so a crucial round here for Liquid, and it almost needs to be clean
Yeah.
in terms of taking control of the second half back. Vitality not there in terms of having a full purchase behind this, but certainly funds
Cutting
to
through.
back this up. And they're on the brink of a couple more ultimates, which could be round defining.
Down.
What's the adjustments from Liquid here? What's the plan in mind? It is 8 apiece, so now on kind of even footing, but the way the momentum feels is the Vitality start to really turn it up.
Vitality have slowed things down. Certainly put themselves back in control. Anybody from Liquid that can counterbalance that mini boot? Spammed off the angle.
Portal closed.
A miss on the op as well. That's dedicated anchor here. And we'll potentially be testing this A-site retake once more. I mean, Prophet can effectively block off Nats out of this.
Obscuring
Just have
vision.
his utility ahead of that. They do want to invest the divide, but looking to maybe get ahead of the curve. Now, Miniboo's reposition will be noted here based on that shot.
That's 4 players now. Really tucked towards A. This is all a fake as well.
Yeah.
Look at the spike it is going towards B. The Prowler, kind of a last-minute ditch effort to see if there was anyone else coming up through short, but Kix is going to find Durka, but
30
they're
seconds
already on
left.
site. I guess if you're looking at the retake, though, Purpo,
You are
Camo
divided.
do have big ultimates to bring in. Divide going to be invested just to secure this plant, make it a bit trickier, but they're going fast on this one. Trying to get themselves
planted.
back on
They
through,
push it
but
deeper.
they're trying to group together, and they are going for a fight here. Purpo takes a lot of damage, but his mini-boot to find Prophet. Ult goes in. Now Vitality on the back foot now. This is going to be difficult. Crossfire in play. Nice work. He looked a little individual. Where was the layers to this? Where's that util? Good flash, but Kron finds cover. Looks for another. It's great from Kron. Good trade from Nats. But down to Yampi and Unfake.
Last player
Yampi's
standing.
position going to be spotted. It's lovely. Liquid pulling off the retake then. Took a lot, but they got the job done.
And just maybe a second or two either way, they would have been rewarded for that aggression, but Miniboo landing a crucial shot with the op. 3 left standing after that retake.
There it
Will
was, yeah.
Reset Vitality ever so slightly,
One
but
enemy remaining.
it's only really the divide that gets invested. It's a bigger picture. A big win. Actually opting just to throw a couple of rifles in here, unfake down on a stinger. Actually looking a little worse than I'd assumed, actually, seeing the credits from the previous, considering it's 4 rounds unanswered.
Yeah, the temptation to invest those ults. Yampi's one away as well. If they can farm this up and maybe come away with some sort of reward, but it is the money, right? It's the financials that you worry about. Forced off the first angle, Purpo going to have to sit back a bit deeper. What's the plan to deal with him?
Who's next?
Miniboo's getting close, so there's the first ult coming in. It looks like we're going to see another Chronicle. There's a blind shot. Purpo getting caught, doesn't get even seen. Ults galore, Durka going hunting, can't get the gun out in time. Not sure what he expected there, but it wasn't that. And Camo coming into his own in this. The one to deny that full free take towards the B site.
A little off there in terms of the synergy from those ultimates. Like you said, Durka just caught almost with his pants down, trying to pull the Bulldog out. Vitality will freeze.
Bring them down.
Big investment to net minimal result here. Still a 3v3.
And credit to Camo. Big game from him, big map from him.
22 and 8.
Yeah, very good work. With 2 Prowlers, he's got to be cautious sitting towards this.
So Unfake
30
still 15
seconds left.
seconds away from a reveal as well. Champ got left.
I guess. So we're going to complement this with the Prowlers. Yes, spots out Camo. He gets cleared. Good Little bit of synergy. Did they spot the catch on the C's then on Kicks? I'm not sure. Now they certainly know. But a wild shot in the dark works. But Kicks can only stand for so long. And now Nats in the 1v2. Unfake and Yampy.
One enemy
Now
remaining.
just make it Yampy. No
My
trade
ultimate is
there.
ready.
Smoke still in the way. And Nats always timing. Yampy, you lucky boy.
Considering the lockdown there,
He knows
will
it too.
cost him his life. See Nats, not necessarily looking frustrated, but
One
and
enemy
the timing of the
remaining.
reveal as well. I mean, Kicks has an opportunity to just do so much damage with his spam.
Nice! Come on!
Oh, Chronicle. Maybe making his feelings known.
I like this, you know, evil version of Kron.
Embrace the villain arc.
Yeah, honestly.
Here.
Let's do it. Why not? You kind of need a bit of it. Broken the money of Liquid. That surprised me the most.
And effectively, Liquid won the swing round. Now back down to just pistols and a bulldog. Lockdown, as we know, didn't get invested. Mini Boot has his as well. Unfake. They'll open up round 19. Camo going to be noted. Not spammed out, but burning alive here.
Oh, this is brutal.
At the hands of his teammate. But Vitality able to reset after that first blood.
Portal closed.
Now have the benefit of the timing off Mini Boo's TP expiring. Who's on the hunt? Look at him pushing through mid. Wants to actively backfill this rotation. Durka's got to be careful.
Time could be quite nice, but it's so hard to then still hold the side with just these like bandits, classics, even that bulldog in play. They just don't have the funds for it, it feels like. And
Well, now they know. Now they know.
Yeah. Good info, but it doesn't really matter, right? This is the hard part. When you wish you had weapons. Stalled out the plant. Gonna have to go back in for that.
I was going to say, Vitality need to get this down.
Yeah, Yampy's finding a bit more
10
safety by
seconds
taking away camo, but there's the backline problem. Miniboo, you got some more damage for us. Plant's now in. Time's on their side. And Purpo just dives head first for Halos. It is Vitality up to 10. And calm composure on the faces of some of these players.
Now this becomes the must-win for Liquid. Lots to consider here. Wouldn't be surprised to see a timeout ahead of this one, considering the economy, ultimates at their disposal. Kicks just one away from his. So certainly a huge opportunity now for Liquid to turn the tides. We absolutely do see a Liquid timeout. Again, just get a grip of the finances and establish some sort of comfort, but this could be it here in round 20. I mean, 3 players of Vitality semi-protected here in terms of the buy. Got the res to work with. Miniboo back on an operator.
There. Bring them down.
A switch up maybe from Vitality. Early presence being shown outside A.
Super deep hold from Liquid, though. I guess excluding Purpo, who's pushed up towards B long, which is fine. I just want to see a bit of spark with Liquid here. It feels a bit flat, right? I want to see
It just
something
feels very
in mind.
reactionary.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, well, that'll do. Great.
That'll work. Kills through smoke.
Yep, brilliant.
You will not
Oh,
kill
res.
my ally.
Here we go. Can
They
they
get the
then
second
get
on it?
behind it? Kicks
We
did
kick
catch
back
Yampy.
Yampy.
Yeah. Take that every day of the week. It's got a little bit loose, got a little bit further in.
Lockdown goes in.
Got to try and evacuate on this one. Purpo
Well,
seems very aware.
Profek, if there's a 1v1 we need you to win, it'll be this one.
Purpo, the timing. Hello! And now ring the alarm bells. They are on the way. Trying to slow the roar.
30 seconds left.
Woo-hoo! All right, you're nasty with it, Con. Fair enough. Still player advantage for Liquid. Vitality try. Oh, it's an arduous peak, but they actually get away with their life. But Kicks still going to catch 2, leaving just Durka standing with 13 seconds. Look,
10
it's
seconds
good,
left.
Durka, but this one,
I don't think it's Durkin time.
I don't think it's Durka. No! Easy. Don't need to do any more. Oh, good. Round 1. Big chillin'.
Nats.
Big chillin'. That's cool. Liquid, look. Needed that. 3 alive. Calm on defense. Couple shots through smoke. We take those.
Straight out of the timeout. Exactly what you'd need here to try and construct some sort of response here in the second half. The reveal
Oh, the
is
reveal's
just
so good.
perfect for Kicks.
I gotta say, Camo's been doing really well at this sort of stuff as well. Quietly, you know, towards the top of the board. And some nice reveals in here too.
Here.
Solid stuff.
And like we said, the buy not necessarily there now for Vitality. The Liquid
Going out.
with a huge chance here. Get themselves back into this. Very quick split through mid though. Gotta be careful. Kicks nearly caught off guard.
I mean, you've got to be cautious if there is that gear shift, right? That could have actually caught them pretty much unawares, but it looks to be scrapped for now.
Profek slipped the net though. Nat's just seemingly aware of every possibility. The alarm bot
Portal
switched up
closed.
here. But dealt with very early on, 60 seconds still on the clock here. And they're chipping away at some of this anchor utility.
They've done it relatively early too, right? When you look at the timing, they've done pretty well to be able to manage it so far. This wouldn't be the first round that suddenly Vitality have pulled out, even with a bad buy like this. The tap on the spike, still trying to keep that attention.
And they can still rotate if they want
Yeah, man, still above 45 seconds. They've got so much time to play with, and for Liquid, they have to respond, right? They can't not react to this.
Both teams seemingly in tune though.
The mirror rotate.
But does Profek get ahead of the CT swing? Purpo obviously giving up the space
30
this time
seconds
around.
left.
Actually gone for the ult as well. 20 seconds. It looks like Liquid are here at the right time. Yeah, really well done on the rotates. That's gorgeous. Camo, up him up. He's having an absolute belter of a map. Liquid back in the lead now, in zone flawless. Active, even in these very low buy rounds against Vitality.
Certainly threat here, but well handled by Liquid.
Strike down, B.
Camo just looking crispy on that first swing.
Nice, let's go, boys. Keep it up,
Lots
yeah?
to consider here for Vitality. Will burn up their second timeout, trailing by no.
Obviously, it's a little bit tricky, but again, you couldn't imagine a better couple of players around you as well. Nats kind of being the one
Here.
to come up with this and lead the plan. I think that's a great position to be in. However, this was a timeout obviously from Vitality, so they have to come up with a bit more of a plan now. Let's see what the goal is.
Chronicle and
Speaking of
Durka
him.
though, yeah. Just
Here we
looking
go.
right-
Ooh, that's a nice shot. And that's Yampy gone instantly. That's a 1:30 basically. I like this from Purpo. He's not gone this far before.
Nope, unchecked.
And there's the reward straight away. Even having the patience to wait just in case. Doesn't want to wait too long. Things get weird if you wait too long. There it is. Brilliantly done from Purpo. Took his time just making sure there's no other layers to this so he can relay that information. No rotates needed. We're good where we are.
3v5 now to try and recover. Chronicle at least gets an upgrade, but Durka TPing into the blender. Profek found Nats. The chance here maybe to stabilize. Certainly no comfort just yet.
No, not at all. The post plant would feel awful. And they've got ults galore. That's going to catch at least Durka. Plants in. He does have his ult, but
Profek got a pocket there.
we're looking to see.
Portal
I
closed.
don't know if he does really. He's playing forward instead. Catches Miniboo in an uncomfortable position. Overpowers him. The Divide going to deny Liquid on an easy walk forward. And there's still Durka patrolling on the site as well. Got a quick heal from Kron, so he's back on his feet, 3v3. Purpo still got ult, but they're going to wait for the drop of the Divide. Profek still on the angle, forced off, operator round, rattles through. Durka going to get both of them! Chronicle as well! Never down and never out. You can't doubt this Vitality talent.
3v5 flipped on its head, Lauren,
Bloody
to
hell.
tie things up. Won't break the bank, but certainly breaking the hearts of Liquid.
I'm going to have to get used to that. You talk about X Factor, we were talking about it with Miniboo, who hit a banger of a shot at the start of this round. When you've got Durka, you've got Kron, you've got Profek, you get bailout rounds.
Great work from Profek as well. Knowing when to charge that kill down. Remove some of the threat. Got to buy here, Miniboo back on the op. Go forward again.
Oh, he's
It's a
struggling
ton
there.
of damage. certainly going to keep him honest now. Start of this, still 3 players semi-committed towards A. Mini. We've gone hunted again.
Okay, I like the double dip on that. A bold play after being kind of backhanded before. And look at the space being taken on B. This is boxing in Vitality. Purpo's done well here.
So they're trying to dig Profek out of any sort of position here, but space has been cleared. Plant will go in. Yampy taking a little bit of damage. God, a TP away.
Okay, you got the ult though from Yampy. Keep that in mind. That was something they invested in this round.
Well,
They
not
don't
anymore.
know about Purpo. Big flank this time. A lesson they should have learned from before. But now there's problems. You got to fight forward or fall away, and the spacing's good for Kicks there. Profek doing well though. It's a little bit of a look back, but it's all down to one. Unfake can't do it. Liquid this time learning their lessons and getting up to 12.
Vitality leaving the back door open once more. The awareness just not there that Purpo would double down. So quickly as well. Liquid up to 12. Yeah, Mini not deterred at all by that early round damage. We'll see A buy coming back in, but light years away from a full purchase here for Vitality to try and force overtime.
You can get a 13-11, 13-11. Let's find out. Yeah, buy is shaky, man. Stinger, Sheriff, bits and bobs from the weird drawer in the kitchen. And on the other side, you got Liquid sitting flush. Double operation.
Yeah.
Ah. Trying it. Can't stay around too long. Tries to puff up the chest, look intimidating. But cleared off the corner, sitting a little deeper.
This angle does cause some issues ahead of the wall being invested for Vitality, but if you invest, Minimu's going to eat a chunk of that.
Yeah, he's still trying to be tricky about this, trying to find some corner to play from, but he's been caught off guard. Durka can't double down this time, though. It's Nats to deny him. The plant doesn't feel safe, but it's the best bet they have.
Chance to reset here, even if Chronicle gets the res, sorry. No chance of getting 5 back standing. Liquid cautious in approach here. Unfake found a freebie ahead of that.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised. And Yampy's still over here, set up because Quan's drawn the attention to that left side. They try and go for it. He still gets cleared though. Camo going to take him down, swing in from Kron. They're slowly chipping away at them. 3v2, but the gun's still better on the Liquid side. Camo still breathing's been the danger man. Look in, it's Profek. Takes away Camo, and Kicks has to go nuclear. 5 bullets, 1 bullet. That's all he's got. And the time is gone. It's brilliant from Profek. We're going to OT.
Felt fairly back and forth, polarizing in terms of these half scores, but it will be mirrored here to take us to overtime. Kill from Unfake, just ridiculous.
One enemy.
The shutdown Nats. Again, the timing played to perfection here by Vitality. A few players throwing their lives down just to run the clock. And the finances, finally feel stabilized on both sides here.
It took OT until stability.
Oh, we've all got money again now.
Oh, brilliant. I still have to say it. Profek, one absolute MVP for me, which is madness. Big stuff. Camo on the other side. Some real surprises of the names I'm putting up there, but we go back in. Vitality on the defending side and Liquid on the attack.
Bring them down.
Catch on the Prowler. Waiting at the pop. Denied. Nice counter work from Purpo there. Stops any investment into a look toward mid.
So Liquid going to have to establish some control here. Heavy focus towards mid. Yampy going to get I guess a whiff of what's going on.
Wisps. See the hesitation and caution on Liquid though. Trying to guess right. Straight up through middle. It's Purpo taking the space. They'll be shifting back a bit deeper, reinforcing that deeper back line. And it's not just Profek this time sitting towards that deeper A main side. It's actually going to be joined as well by Unfake. So first time we're kind of seeing that commitment here. A very deep position for Yampy.
30
Seen that
seconds left.
tested like this in regulation before, but certainly more emphasis from Vitality.
Down.
Is the timing there for Nats? No, it's not. It's Profek again.
Nah, he's so good. He is so good. But that's only one.
Spike planted.
The plant is in and the site, because of how deep Yampy was sitting, can be threatened, and it is. Miniboo slipping past that deep line, tried to do some damage and takes a bit of chip on it, but falls eventually. A 3v2. Camo and Kicks, where are you?
Tagged up as well. They both found kills.
But it's still the danger man out of all the players. I don't expect to be saying it. But can he do it again? Profek trying to expect it, trying to pre-fire on that counter, trying to dismantle the crossfire. You don't get it this time. Kicks to take it across the line, but Liquid up 1 in OT.
Switching sides.
Just when it looks like Vitality regain control, Durka finding 2 kills, immediately extinguished by Liquid.
One enemy.
Yeah, the timing on the peak from Camo as well. Doesn't just tuck in, low HP. Takes a gamble and it pays off. Knocking on the door of 30 now is Camo.
He's doing so well. 13 to 12, Liquid. One more. The map's theirs. We go again.
Locating targets.
Showing early interest towards B-Long. That's about it. Miniboo playing a little bit further forward. Got to be careful with that Prowler and the timing.
Yeah, timing on this TP as well. Wall invested though to cut off any rotation through connector. Vitality's barreling towards B site here.
Nice stall out though, but I wonder how much Vitality read into how many players may be present on this.
Purpo's got to be careful on that angle.
He's been caught a couple of times there.
Smoke's down.
Burning up another smoke here just to stall any progress. Like you've got Durka and Chronicle edging closer and closer. Miniboo, fantastic kill from him, down to 20 HP. Able to slip away.
All missiles away.
Chronicle's found Camo though, on the way in, Kicks.
Okay.
There's some sort of fight,
enemy
but
remaining.
it's Liquid winning out.
Yeah,
down,
Profek,
B.
last one alive,
30
1v3.
seconds
And look at the situation he's in. Team Liquid showing resilience here. And yeah, showing that this is their map choice. 14 to 12. It took heroics from Camo, but showing they have the
I'm like, yes, Durka's on Phoenix.
because
Let's
every
go.
time I see a Phoenix, I get depressed. All right, like, well, what do you want from me? I've been conditioned into being upset when I see a Phoenix.
But now you should be happy. Durka looked so good the other day.
Yeah, but Liquid are a different beast, man. This isn't the same as what we saw before. Okay, do you know what? We'll check back in afterwards.
Okay.
Yeah? Like, I'm not necessarily against it, but he's dead. Mike is dead. What have you done?
Oh, there's Chronicle there though.
He's not a Phoenix.
Even the odds. Trap actually going to catch here. Profek looking interested. Toes the line. Liquid back to the drawing board now, on the retreat. Have drawn a rotation, but certainly not confirmed just yet. A long time until Camo's on his next dart.
It's a long old rotate. Around we go. So the only player on toward B
Right
will
here.
be Yampy. And even then, so the backfill comes in now. So you can kind of say, oh, it's a bit clear, but they might hear these steps. Keep in mind where Nats is sitting currently. So he should be able to hear a fair amount of this info if
he
they
could
do
get
start
wrapped here.
running. Oh, you're right. He could be screwed. 56 HP. Hello. There you go. Be it Profek, be it Unfake, doesn't really matter who, but Yampy's been caught in no man's land.
30
Got to be
seconds
careful
left.
himself, as he was the only standing player on that B side. So the post plant going to be
Spike planted.
quite cookie cutter to a degree, as they're going to try and filter CT, actually. I want to see how far they probe on this, how far they're willing to walk, because Profek's deep on this corner. And oh, he's so ready for this swing. Still
A
does
ton of damage, yeah.
but does go down.
Kicks down to 3, Purpo down to 40.
Oh, God, those shock darts start feeling a bit more threatening, but Purpo the one to find Yampy. It's all on Unfake, a 1v3, yes, possible, but unlikely. Trying to start on the spike here. Who goes first? What's the protocol list here? Oh,
Could get spammed out now.
yeah, kind of rough on this one.
Got the half though.
Okay, Couple more. Nah, not going to happen, Purpo. Nice work from CT there. Good positioning, slipping through that side after maybe noting it's probably only Yampy here off the back of the contact that Nats had in middle.
Vitality immediately shut down on early aggression, which was, I mean, a huge part of their gameplay the other day. Liquid, see, setting a precedent here with this pistol. Purpo, 3 up on the board already. Couple of Guardians, some pistols, and another frugal purchase here from Liquid. Set up with a paranoia here to maybe crunch on. Chronicle, though, the one to open up. Miniboo will fall.
Yeah.
No confirmation behind that, but fairly telling that it's the Waylay.
Yeah, looking to see if... what does Prophet have? Only a classic, so kind of hard to make some work happen from here. You're kind of banking on Chronicle commanding their attention, and then maybe you can be a bit cheeky. Tough position. There's the out drone. Forced off the first angle, and now has to slip back.
Burns up some crucial headhunter shots as well.
Oh!
Well, he still had one.
That's all you
makes
need.
them pay.
That's all you need. You can see the trap set as well.
Prophet found one.
finds the reward. Camo trying to pull his way forward. Chronicle is
Spike
putting in a
down
shift.
A.
3 kills in the round, and Nats has problems galore. 4 bullets and almost too many players to find with them. Down to 2 now. Has to switch out. Kron's had a round. That's heroics from him. That's big impact.
A smile on his face. Again, making the headhunter work. Again, just that last kill. Like I said, he burnt up a couple on the drone. Beautiful onto Purpo. Prophet
One enemy remaining.
playing his part too.
Nice! Nice
Round
squad.
2 gets flipped on its head. Still some investment here from Liquid. Camo actually on a rifle.
It's just a direct approach. Can't really work too much with this sort of buy, so it kind of has to be, right? Like, what's the plan with this one? Straight on in, head first. Miniboo going to lead the way. Take the space with a Bucky. Dive into the smoke and wait for the rest of the team to filter in. Hope to catch someone. Slippery on contact with Durka. Profek finding Camo. Kick. Still going to find one back, though. Look at the HP again.
yeah.
So low.
Drone.
Taking a lot of damage just to try and stay
Enemy
in these
mark.
sort of rounds. Quickly getting the gun out. Kicks comes flying in. Nats and Kicks. 2v3, not impossible. Timing on Kron, though, keeps me curious. Does he dare walk that? Surely not.
And not necessarily a huge upgrade, but a Guardian certainly now threat.
Concealment.
Let's give it a chance to smoke off
Last
here.
player
Chronicle on the
standing.
swing, though.
Mate.
Sharper.
Idiot.
Nats.
Taking that back.
This would have been
Well,
a
he can slip the
1v3.
net now.
Yeah, 40
Plenty
seconds.
of time.
He's off. He doesn't need to be asked twice. He's having a run. Got the divide as well. How does he play this?
30 seconds left.
Profek's been incredibly clutch. Yampy, a nuisance
Spike
the
planted.
whole way through, especially in this role. 1 flash remaining for Yampy. They're quick to this, but obviously they don't quite know enough. They don't know the reposition. They don't know if he's up close. Just trying to play the timing.
Certainly has an opportunity here to convert. And time's starting to dwindle as well. Vitality cautious on the approach. First tap comes through. Flash out of the smoke, but that's not there.
That's now making them work for this.
They're blocking.
The block.
Oh, he
block.
didn't get it.
Didn't get it. Second time of asking. Nats has to check though. Oh, Nats, you are nasty with it. But the time is there. Yampy will get the defuse.
Good try.
Vitality carry on forward.
Nearly snapping
You
on
saw
that
it,
second. Clean on the first, but I'm not sure if I caught it there, if it was on the outside of the smoke or... Fair play from Nats to make them work for their dinner. In a situation where, like we said, the HP bar was so low.
Standing.
Yeah, Yampy actually lucky to get away with that trade. Just on the outside.
Time to jump.
2-1 here, but Vitality certainly feeling the pinch.
Here.
Tour de force in hand for Chronicle. He's got bodies here.
He was dropping them before. He's confident. They've crossed though. Does he play
He could line
ahead?
him up.
He could. He certainly could. This scares the life out of me. But he takes the way out. Doesn't stick around. The list of to-dos gets longer and longer every time they try and take towards this side, because Chronicle can just sit down to the next angle here. That smoke drop. Oh my god, Miniboo, you are a lucky boy there. There was a second where it looked like Quan had him dead to rights. But Liquid are now in the door. Flash Yampy. Oh! Big shots from Yampy. Finally goes down. Miniboo trying to put in a shift here. Caught by Durka. Now Nats and Kicks. The disadvantage, but still with a chance to get a plant down.
We'll be able to, but it's not necessarily a safe plant. Have to retreat back out, and Prophet here, ready and waiting. We'll find Kicks, Nats. Can't pin him down.
Yeah, and Durka trying to speed up. He knows that there was some timing there for them to get this pace going. Trying to work through, and Nats again in the clutch. Can he do it this time around? Second time of asking. Unfake taps the spike, and he's got him this time. Nats so close, but just that final hurdle he can't quite get over.
Back-to-back chances for Nats to clutch out, and he comes ever so close. Vitality able to get another round on the board. Yampy does so well to find both of those kills. Even catching a flash on the backside of it. Ultimate starting to come online now. Obviously Chronicle investing his previously, but Liquid not too far away from a full house. Durka and Unfake on the brink. On the other side, I'm curious, we'll get a good idea of Liquid's setup early on here. Again, just Sheriffs and a Guardian in the hands of Miniboo. Might even try and find something here into B site. MP's TP's still there, but not sure when he's placed it. Yeah, still plenty of time left on it. Yeah, plenty of info on the second jump as well.
Yeah, really well played actually to work it, because I was a bit worried when they didn't even bother with the clone.
Oh,
There.
Well, they found something.
Yeah, now
Found
it's...
a plant as well.
Yeah, this is pretty good, honestly. Now, the only, I guess, silver lining was the security that Liquid still had on CT, but you can see the intention. They want to fight on this. They want to brawl for it. Ult's come in and Miniboo is going hunting. Prophet on the left.
Oh, the reveal's perfect.
It's brilliantly layered. This is absolutely gorgeous work from Team Liquid. You don't see that often. You don't see that level of commitment, especially in these lower buy rounds. And that's a cancel.
There's your X Factor from Miniboo, for sure. Camo setting things up perfectly for him. You even think, yeah, Purpo throwing in the ultimate as well, just to seal the deal. Stacking the chips at the right time will get them a second here, and big boom to the finances as well.
Big boom.
Yeah, I mean, it is, right?
Yep. Spot on. What odds do they have? Anything to work with? I guess Nats is his divide. He's had that for a minute, though, I think.
I mean, you had it in round 3.
Yeah. On the other side, though, I am looking at 3 coming through. Yampy, Profek, and Unfake, but they don't have the purchase to support it. Having to note as well, Durka 1-4 so far, and that first kill came in the pistol round, if I'm not mistaken, so would like to see him find a bit more footing here. Again, Kron very much towards the top end. Yampy still doing well.
You are divided!
Right. He's going to be challenged here. Forced off, and Miniboo's found Yampy again. This is good stuff. Oh my god, hello!
Kicks doesn't know. Kicks doesn't know how close he was.
He's freaking out. He's like, something's weird, something's gone wrong. Kicks is just on guard duty now. He's gone deep on this one. This is getting really topsy-turvy.
Unfake has the Hunter's Fury here, but will be sent in blind with nothing confirmed by the drone. Liquid able to set up, Paranoia will land.
Timing. So good. Kron sent away, barely alive on 8 HP, so Durka trying to work his way forward, spots out Kicks, but the rest of the team should know that he's now on site. Prophet caught on the back line, trying to scale into this. Good work from Durka. Great trade. Can't quite double down though, and Unfake, he's got a Sheriff. And Kron with that operator has no interest anymore. Team Liquid back on level footing here. Vitality held on 3. This is good stuff from Liquid.
Miniboo certainly finding his feet. Kicks finding the final kill too. remove the operator from Chronicle's hands. And all tied up 3 apiece. So you could argue Vitality
ult is
still
ready.
in a very good spot in terms of the ultimates, but now, I mean, made a little more awkward in terms of the purchase. I mean, rifles and Yampi just on a Sheriff. That's now with an Odin in hand. Chronicle did bail out Vitality previously on this B site, but Liquid stacked up once more. It's Durka and Profek try and make a stand here. Durka revealed though, very early on, forced a little deeper. Early rotation though. Plenty of bodies here, Lauren.
I mean, look, Liquid are playing just 5 on the site, right? We're not seeing slippery approaches. This is pretty committed, but they're split apart and they've been punished. Profek gonna catch Camo on the push-up as Upfake's ult is rewarded. Mini boot under pressure, good flash, great swing, sets up Yampi that time. But Purple and Kicks, I mean, they can fight forward, but look at the damage they're taking just on 1 kill. Kicks down to 33 and they don't have site control. So many potential problems here. Trying to bait a kill in maybe. And the flashes are good. Purple wants that safety, trying to find it, but there's just too many players. Ult comes in, you know about Kicks now. With 40 seconds, his options become near on 0. Isolates a fight on 1. Abounding Profek, they just put bodies to it. They had them, they invested them. Profek with 3.
So yeah, huge investment from Vitality, but we'll get them.
Looking for me?
They're 4th at least.
Enemy remaining.
Again, surely a chance here for Liquid to overwhelm, but Vitality look so good on the fight back in. Minibu now, operator in hand. Hunter's Fury for Camo, but the only ultimate available for them. Again, the stars will align for both teams. Looking to play aggressive. Holding for the jumpy Chronicle. Beautiful headshot. Just posts up.
Do they still clear Yampi? I mean, he still got 1, which is quite surprising. I thought he was caught on the backpedal a little bit there, but still good enough to land it. So effectively trading in, keeping the numbers on their side. But it's kind of Purpo, Nats, and Kicks in a bit of an uncomfortable spot. They don't really have a foothold in either site. And held at the door by B. A little bit of a shift up middle. You can see Purpo trying to play in Nats a bit, but already see how deep Vitality are playing on these sites.
Nobody from Vitality really needs to go hunting here. Potential Durka's going to feel a bit of pressure, but Profek shouldering this angle. There's not going to be any surprises for him.
They're going to hear that jump spot, but no rotation. Kron is committed to this. You can see why. He knows his lines, man.
Down B.
Expecting a follow-up.
Enemy remaining.
Nah, he's pretty to watch, man. That is some pretty Valorant, but
30 seconds
that's
left.
a 1v4. Probably hoping to more kind of be the final blow if they did manage to break through on the site. Now forced to fight in, not gonna happen. Vitality find comfort in Chronicle, really. His impact, solid as ever.
Yeah, shutting down the operator. Right off rip here.
Dude, I was getting flashbacks to that like Aspas round when he's playing on that box.
Yeah.
Man.
Enemy remaining.
Liquid to call the first time out here. A couple of rounds slipping through their fingers. Nats called
The rifle, I don't know how I feel about him quite yet.
I mean, I
operator,
wasn't questioning the other day.
No.
It's jarring.
noting,
It's
yeah.
jarring.
Well, we get to see if it's good again. Another challenge. He doesn't want to stick around for that. Fair play. The knife was coming in, so to adopt the secondary position and call in some support in the form of Unfake. Durka not too far away either. And in we go. Hard to adjust, hard to find it. You can see it. A little bit of panic there, but it's Purple to find Durka, who struggled to find his footing here, but does actually from the grave still do some damage. It's Unfake who's actually finding the impact here and kind of bailing them out. Yampi now tries to clear on in. He's done it. Vitality. In all that chaos, still looking cool.
Yeah, absolutely dismantling Liquid on this B site here. Funds get all but reset here. Oh, he TP'd back into it.
Yeah.
Durka gifted a freebie here.
I do want to credit a little bit of unfake there in that situation because Durka falls, Chronicle's obviously forced off as well. He was struggling in that CT side. So many targets with that waylay diving in. Actually, unfake was really good at finding stability, allowing that play back into sight. That pressure there. Obviously, the molly from Durka actually doing a lot of work on that. Almost recall from Miniboo, but another different look coming in, eyeing up this A site now.
And the purchase, not as pretty here. Purpo and Miniboo putting some serious work to make a go of things here in round 10. And actually, Vitality going forward. Yampi is so deep here. Kicks will punish.
Don't know if I love it against an ecoed up team or a lower by team.
I mean, they're going to be very interested in this rifle now. But Durka's here to maybe fight back in. Actual catch. And actually, Prophet punishes. So equalizing here. Still can't really set up a defense. Have to respect this pressure.
Yeah, can't really deny that rifle being picked up either. So Cam has been able to claim that. So he gets away with a nice upgrade. So Liquid walk away better than they came in, I guess, but obviously at the loss of Miniboo.
And Divide being burnt up just to try and slow things down. Prophet playing ahead of it here. Going to have some sound cues.
God.
Nat's caught drifting forwards.
Rare sentence, Nat's caught. You know what I mean? He's so aware normally. His footsteps should have been heard, so you imagine these three players aren't too worried. Very late in the round here. Cross, yeah, that's the spike noted, being kind of flung around. B. 7 seconds for the plant. Just put a flash to it. Oh man, Dirk is struggling on this one.
Last player standing.
You don't see him kind of miss those often, but again, the round is theirs. Vitality happy enough at 7-3. Everything else going right.
I was going to say, just based off that, actually, Purpo, I believe, just got his ultimate off the kill and then, yeah, fallen. So another tool at Liquid's disposal in what feels like a crucial round in terms of two very different results. Potentially staring down the barrel of a 9-3, but a chance to flip this into a 7-5.
You can tell a person's character by their first.
Like I said, with lots to invest here. Back on a buy. And big ults. Nothing on the side of Vitality to counter that.
Yeah, here we go. Right off the rip. Purpo's going in. Miniboo thinking about using his already. You're looking at Prophet backing away. I like the pacing from Durka though. This is really good. I like his quick on the back line. I like his looking to try and be a bit of a nuisance. He knows it's going to be this all-in look. Now he does have a challenger. He's actually got two on the other side though. Yampi trying to deal with the front lines, but it's Durka on the back. Takes away Camo. Another player is down there. Yampi trying to clear through. Durka finding both. Huge. Now it's on the site. Now it's on the last two players over towards it. Miniboo being one. Unfake takes away kicks, putting just Miniboo in a 1v3. 32 HP. Ain't enough for it. Vitality were ready. Lovely flank from Durka. That's the diligence I want to be seeing.
So decisive. As soon as that ultimate gets popped, he knows he's got space to play with. Doesn't let Liquid set up and potentially rely on some of these huge tools that they have.
Oh, there it is.
That's 5 on the bounce for Vitality. Yeah, the byproduct being a broken bye here in round 12. At 9-3 looking even more likely now.
Guns up. Get here.
Chronicle with a very different scope, but reading the bye very well.
Yeah. Is there a single? No, it's
No,
all light shields.
they're all, yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be tough, man.
I mean, why play the op when you get 2 shots like this?
Yeah, very good point. Gonna have the ults coming in. Okay, so Miniboo is further forward.
Oh!
That's madness. Dirk almost just kind of sacrificial for the trade, but Nat's catching the lurk, or the rotation in mid, off his lurk, should I say. So a cancel on approach and the right pull. Look at the bodies here.
They know they have a massive window towards A now. Durka looking to get into the back lines once more. I don't think can really stop the onslaught of Liquid players now funneling towards A. That Chronicle in support, and already Yampi close enough
Spike planted.
to cause some problems. Chronicle sharp on the first, but down to 59 HP already.
Mate, him on a rifle today is madness. me see how close Dirk can get without a challenge. So it's really, really telling that they're posted up on site, right? That's the big tell. And this constrict a little further. Really only Chronicle getting the contact so far. Step by step, getting closer. Dirk takes away kicks.
Standing.
But in the meantime, a 2-for-1 trade. So really, it's just down to Yampy. 1v3. Tries to speed up on this. Oh, if he'd spun on a dime there, I'd have lost my mind. But 8-4, a little bit of recovery from Team Liquid just at the end of this first half.
Yeah, lifeline. Felt like the 9-3 was all but secured by the previous round. Liquid able to pick apart Vitality in rotation here to close out the first half, but don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this break.
One enemy.
How do you think that was gonna end?
Team Liquid.
Well, it starts with a pistol, doesn't it, right? They get that, and they've actually been pretty good at their pistol rounds. They've been really, really solid at them, so chances are they could carry on with that.
Stop.
Vitality set up outside B right now. Only kicks here. The rest of Liquid's eyes trained towards mid. Hold down the fort here. Spotted early on. Purpo's already here to support, and plenty of info off that knife as well. Vitality call the cancel.
Yeah, they didn't like it, man.
Yeah, Chronicle's still interested though, just in case. Kicks gives him a chance. No harm, no foul though.
Here we go, Dirk living up to that moniker of aggression, but just gets the challenge on the corner, doesn't get quite the drop he wanted. And they're not being given opportunities, it feels like. Camo's got to be careful though. New angle for Kron, one more bullet in the headhunter. Yeah, switches away.
Well, we know what you can do with one left in the headhunter.
Oh, who got pinged? Who is it? A little unfortunate.
Yeah, that kind of creates a bit of an issue for this mid-split now. Great timing on the dart from Camo.
30 seconds left.
Vitality looking to progress through regardless.
Three defenders on the site pretty much, and there. Oh, come off it. How's he got on two? The flash timing didn't look quite right between Camo and Purpo there, just a little bit off on timing. The plant next on the cards. Durka looking to go deeper as well, trying to find a couple more players. Minibu getting interested and getting close, actually. Lovely shot. Oh, I thought he might have had that, but no. Durka with 3. And a dream start in the second half, but I want to see that timing almost, even if it's from the other side.
Yeah, I mean,
that swing on mid.
Durka must have turned this flash so quickly. I mean, he was actually clearing left. He didn't even turn it.
One enemy remaining. One enemy remaining.
And that's the Durka you want to see, man.
Awkward set of circumstances for Liquid, but Durka able to fire off 3 kills in this pistol. Stark contrast to the first half.
And look, if he just wants to be on that attacking side, take space, be aggressive, cool. That's fine by me. It's going to be noted on the knife, so let's be careful to not go down here. That is a Phantom waiting to be collected if he does. No one else there to really back it up.
Let's have Yampy here for support.
I'll tell a lie, yeah, Yampy's come on over.
Yeah. Liquid, though, don't want to progress any further than the orb. Vitality are going to be conscious that we could set a trap up here. I mean, you've got Minibu on a Sheriff. Elsewhere it's just classics. Unconfirmed yet, but with how Liquid's buys have been this evening, anything's a possibility.
Yeah. On a solo endeavor, this is a 3.
I mean, nobody's holding here. You can see the paranoia set up. Almost shouldering Minibu will punish.
So that's 2 players seen. Do they read that as the 3-player side of the map? How do they want to go about this? It feels a bit hesitant from Vitality.
Yeah, reading that they rotate away from that, actually. All stacked up now. Walking into this, I mean, the paranoia wasn't burnt up, so.
Still an effective Minibu on a
30
deeper
seconds left.
corner, so the flash probably won't catch a player on the box either. So,
One
yeah,
enemy
Liquid
remaining.
get to maintain this crossfire. The site take was flawed from the word go.
I said it was just classics, but just the sort of trap you want to see Liquid employ. And it pays off massively for them. Any damage to be done here by Unfake? No. It's an in-zone flawless alongside the Thrifty. Get Liquid a 5th on the board, preventing double digits. Didn't quite catch the upgrades there, but Vitality, did everybody buy? I know Chronicle's just on Headhunter, but regardless, it's a huge swing in terms of the finances.
Huge swing on the monster,
Huge swing on the arm, yeah.
But yeah, that felt really weird as like as a way to take towards a site. That worries me a bit, but maybe just not reading quite right the
I
scenario.
mean, yeah, think about it though. They spot Camo kind of shouldering, then mini boost swings. Like I said, they must be reading that they rotate away from
Player
that.
from that, yeah. And even then, the pop not quite right. The paranoia, as you said, was still there. Kick's still in a very similar position. On the corner. This time not going to be noted on knife, so able to keep that headhunter out.
That's a good spot.
Trying to be a
We'll
bit
see.
slippery
Yeah,
with
I mean,
this.
they will hear the trip going down as well. Whether or not Chronicle's given an opportunity to
Right here.
find a kill here with the headhunter. There's still 2-1-2 for Liquid. So numbers advantage at least for Vitality. Can they overwhelm somebody?
Yeah, weirdly enough, there have been a couple of rounds where Vitality won these sort of low buys, so you can imagine for Liquid, they've got to be really, really steadfast in their approach. This is good so far. Arm's length, no one making, I guess, too many individual moves. I was a bit worried about Camo being on island. He has backed up, which I like.
Well, I mean, they've done the hard work here. Durka's going to have his ultimate for the next round
30
regardless
seconds left.
of outcome here.
Teleport's ready.
Trying to bait Chronicle into finding a pick, but Liquid cautious enough. Durka did a ton of damage.
Yeah.
Down B.
Oh, this is nice for Camo. Good confidence builder.
Yeah.
Really good little Eco Cobra moment. And in zone flawless. Spectacular for them.
Back to back.
Yeah, this is exactly what they needed after what was a bit of a shaky game. You look at that first half. This is really, really solid stuff.
Durka
Right here.
Spike down
will be
B.
probably
One enemy.
tip of the spear here for Vitality.
Nice, let's
Yankee,
go, boys. Keep it
quietly
up, yeah?
alongside that has his ultimate as well.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at, is how they want to implement these. I want to see a plan in mind, because it felt like they didn't quite have that plan in, not the last round, the one
Well,
prior.
Liquid look as if, well, they feel as if they've done the hard work here in terms of deterring Vitality away from B. A lesser stack here, but I mean, potentially Yampy could figure that out. But with Durka on the other side, maybe going to try and sell a fake somewhere else. TP here for Yampy, just expired. That was next to Durka on the other side of the map.
It looks so similar, doesn't it? Kind of leave a little bit of interest off the back of Chronicle putting that trip down. A little bit of attention drawn that way, maybe hoping to keep one player a little bit more dedicated towards that B side of the map, but there hasn't been over-rotation. Liquid aren't really biting on this.
Time starting to tick away here. Vitality in a position to make moves forwards. I think Camo going to be spotted there, yeah. But I think for him as well, he's spotted people on the other side, so I think we're going to be anticipating this.
I'm a bit worried about Miniboo here, just because of the positioning, but he tries to backfill it. Tried to take an aggressive fight to the back of the ult coming in, hoping to catch someone on the scale up, but they
30
were
seconds
really
left.
ready for that one. Yampy giving away as well where Nats is too. And Camo gonna find Profek. It's not all clean here. There is still a bit of a thorn in their side where Chronicle instantly takes it out, soothes the wound, and leaves Purpo and Kicks pretty much out of this round.
Careful now.
You're going to have to sit back and respect the ultimate from Durka.
Hello.
Spots him on the camera at the end. So reveals this last line of defense for Liquid.
But I quite like Yampy's position here too. Hard to clear without teeing up Chronicle. The paranoia could have helped, but it just doesn't quite reach. Yeah, nice little synergy at the end, but good plan, well made there. You kind of understand Miniboo's thoughts, but the positioning felt labored in the end.
And still with money to buy back in after that. See, back-to-back flawless is enabled
One enemy remaining.
to ride out another one, but Vitality now on double digits. And beyond that, actually, look at it. I mean, Miniboo, 600 in the bank, Camo, 900.
Big investments.
An operator in the hands of Miniboo. Certainly not out of the woods just yet.
Ooh, commitment from Miniboo. And a reward. Stunning start for the young man. Taking away Durka is exactly what you would have wanted, but the temptation to push further was there. And Minibu's showing off a little bit of a reminder of caliber with this guy.
Certainly found himself now in the back half of this series.
Fake teleport.
Saw hints on Pearl, but now on Corrode delivering some of these first bloods. I think he ended up with 8 on Pearl.
Right
Certainly
here.
continuing that trend.
The operator. Poison Chalice falling into the hands of Yampy, it feels like now. But I don't like these B starts they're running on. They haven't quite shown maybe what their intention is. But Yampy, hey look, it's a vintage look. But it's worked well there.
It's just a mystery though on how Liquid are playing this. Like Camo drifts away. Vitality may be considering the possibility of catching a mid player.
Here.
30
He's still
seconds
very
left.
paranoid that someone's worked up middle in the meantime. It's kept him very much posted on this side of the map, so he hasn't been able to rotate over, so it's Camo alone. I think he's heard this util coming in. He'll be able to at least deny the dart, but he gives it away. It has to fall off site now. That could be a plant. They're very aware. There's also Hunter's Fury, but this is going to buy time. Down to about 10 seconds now. Need that plant to be coming in right about now. And it is. But a 3v4 isn't going to be easy. Still good util on Kicks. Still good util on Purpo. They've got key tools to work with.
Profik as well gets himself into a dangerous position, pinged out already on the minimap. Yampy has to deliver this kill.
He wanted the security of at least one of the angles for this retake, but he doesn't get it. Purpo finding the right footing to try and work forward. Profik, it's got to be a shot in the dark there. No way he's seen it. And then a follow-up for Offbeat.
player
Hold on, the
standing.
push of the pulls in. The Kicks with brilliance himself. Leaving 2 alive and Team Liquid still with some hope here.
There's a chance maybe they could set up in between those 2 smokes, but I think Profik so paranoid of stepping forwards. Yampy, I mean, the right decision to go forward and try and dig somebody out. But shut down by Purpo. I mean, Liquid.
Confidence-wise, because the conversation around the end of,
He's
you know,
fell victim to, you know, other issues in game and really feeling the confidence to stand on his own 2 feet. So certainly a performance like this can address it.
now is this the approach? A bit scared on the timing of the drop of the smoke.
Yeah.
But
Blocking vision.
okay,
Nats doesn't have support just yet.
totally different look from Liquid on this site hold too.
Yeah. Maybe just based on,
Oh, he's worried someone slipped through.
I was gonna say, maybe based on Minibu's ultimate here, that they have a plan in place. In terms of retaking B, having to concede this space, Minibu. And he catches a
Teleport's
glimpse,
ready.
but no kill on that. Vitality's so hesitant here. Outside B. No real knowledge of the rest of the map either.
You can see the Liquid have been conditioned to believe in this rotate towards A, because that's mostly what's been happening, don't get me wrong. But this time they're leaving Durka to be the one to kind of show presence around that B main, but still,
Well, they figured it out now, just,
Yeah.
just with that
30
shoulder from
seconds left.
Purpo.
I don't like this. I really don't get what this B take is, and I'm missing something maybe, but that's still on duty here. This is a great time stall. Purpo now can commit towards the site. TP gets taken. They've got 3 bodies here. Vitality out the door this time, though. Good trade from Nats. Takes away Yampy. One should be coming in,
10 seconds left.
and it is. First time we're seeing that
Let's
now.
play.
In fact, does have the Hunter's Fury, Tour de Force popped by Chronicle as well, so looking to push all in here in round 18. No reset just yet, though. Chronicle still posted up.
What are we waiting on here? Oh, come on, there was a pixel shown, man. Oh, I thought he was going to have that too, but no. Here comes the flood from Liquid. Taking away Profik on the front lines. They're forced back towards just that B main side. So Hunter's Fury is really the last line of defense. And it's worked! How that's connected, I'll never know. But Kron as well in the meantime, finding one. It felt like they had no vision there, Mike, but it still works out.
I think with the numbers there, Minibu just looking for a half defuse maybe to tanks the full force of the Hunter's Fury, but again, there's nothing else happening for Liquid, or at least happening in their favor. The chance here for Chronicle to reset onto that second kill.
Just as a smoke.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Dirk has
Last
found a
player
crucial
standing.
Nice!
shot here.
I
The
fixed it.
relief on Powell's face.
Could you imagine how you're looking halfway through that round going, oh no. Oh no, the timeout's not gone well. This time a different start though, coming in from Liquid. Miniboo wants the info early, he wants it fast. But Vitality want to go fast too, or at least kind of posture up with this aggression, but they don't follow up with it. They don't commit to it.
Miniboo is so lucky not to get caught on that recall. Fortunate for Vitality. Another variation to this defensive setup for Liquid. It's now Kicks alongside Miniboo. Purpo back towards mid. Drone won't spot anything outside A, so no solid information for Liquid to act upon here. Vitality on the hunt.
They will try and cut through spawn, because you're looking at the positioning from Profek, right? Oh.
Is he going to catch it? I mean, there's no sound cue there.
This is weird stuff.
Nats is about to have the jump scare of his life.
Yeah, because there's always that possibility, but you just don't commit to it, right? You don't expect it. Oh, man. When does the penny drop? Probably a little too late, yeah. Dirk are the one to find him. There is still a player around, that being Camo. But Dirk is still very heads up about it. The flash maybe not fantastic, but Camo's gone down anyway. So side secured, even if it is...
Here.
Oh, how's that happened? How is Chronicle there? And Purpo's walked back behind him.
Spike planted.
Nah.
They have to hold on to this now. I mean, it's going to give Vitality 12.
It's 12, isn't it?
So don't want to take any chances in terms of the purchase. I mean, Camo, 700 credits. Nats, just 300 in the bank. You're nobody really going to be able to make a donation. So have to hold on to 3. Never feels nice. Vitality able to carve up the map. Yampy in the background.
He's grinning already, man. Like, this is... What are we doing, bro? I mean, why not, I guess. That could be an upgrade if they can get their hands on it.
Purpo.
Yeah. Purpo's like, yeah, cool.
I'll take that.
Okay, 12-7 though, and it looks like Vitality in the last couple of rounds have found a solution, but it feels weird, right? A walk up middle, trying to slip through CT side. Liquid going to invest that timeout that they have waiting. 180.
Yep.
Sorry.
Yeah,
lots to consider here as Liquid in the 11th hour.
All right. Liquid, you've given us a good game so far. Close score lines on both maps. We even went to OT. Does it start to drift away now? Chronicle does have the operator. And it looks like Liquid want to fight. Miniboo's won it, gonna find Durka. This time he digs even deeper, commits to it. We kind of said in the last that he was playing a dangerous game, but he's rewarded.
Orb retrieved in, not to Profek though. Kicks are still have his hands full potentially if Vitality progress forwards. Unfake's got the spike there.
Spike down B.
Well, he was trying to walk the spike, but he was just in line with the
He didn't,
spam.
yeah, he didn't even get a chance to walk the other side of it.
Yeah, they've lost 2 just from the very word go. Does Yampy get a spot here? He does, okay. That's going to cause a reaction. They have to now reinvest and reinforce the 8 site, surely. Or do they believe in Nats? He's still on that weaker weapon, that's the problem. So yeah, 2 players re-clearing middle. Oh my god, someone kill him! Okay, Profit's gone down. That took a second or 2 longer than I had hoped for.
Fake
But a
teleport.
2v4 surely is for Liquid here.
Purpo's got to be careful not to be isolated here.
Enemy
Yampy
remaining.
Nice from Purple.
clears it, but shut down, and now just Chronicle. The longest 30 seconds of this map so far to try and hold on to this operator.
30 seconds left.
A little reckless here from Vitality late in this deciding map.
I still think that B-site take just isn't fully fleshed out.
I mean, Miniboo has stood up to the challenge time and time again here. And it's not as if there's only a few times you've seen Miniboo flashed off the angle or
Caught in a
and then a
weird
few
10
times it
seconds
just
left.
feels very dry on the way in.
Yeah, and even beyond that, it's like Kicks has felt looked quite secure in towards that CT side.
I mean, if that's the thing, if it's kind of dry all the way up to the orb, you'd expect some sort of pop towards
yeah.
sight.
And it's not. It's just a bit weird. I think we'll probably find out what the end goal of this is deeper down the line. But as it stands, yeah, I mean, Kick's getting away with that pretty comfortably. Nice little catch and understanding of the rotation through middle. Team Liquid have done well to find stability even in this real final call of things. Up against map and match point. Still with the ult on Nats' side. Obviously one closer for Purpo now.
3 members of Vitality with money in the bank behind this, so it's going to throw the purchase off kilter a little bit. Still, well, I mean, say a chance for Chronicle to open things up here, but noted on the knife from Purpo. Bit of a switch up here in the early round utility.
This is bold.
I think Miniboo, oh well, Liquid in general probably feeling as if they're eventually going to try and pin you down on one of these swings. So Miniboo exploring elsewhere.
That's really
and delivers
good.
once more.
I love that from him. It was a really bold choice. He takes a lot of damage for this, but still, he drops a body. Yampi's now out of the equation, and they haven't been able to late work these rounds too easily. It feels like they still falter on this B main approach, and that's fantastic at slowing it down. Miniboo has been a threat at the beginning of the round, obviously different here. What's the plan now? Gonna go for the ult, but he's going for a burst, and yeah, it's Purpo comfortable on the whole, showing that, hey, Chronicle, you look good doing it, I'll give it a go as well. Still 5 alive for Liquid, and I once again come back to that same problem. I don't know what the goal on this B take is. It is not landing, and we haven't seen enough versatility or variety in it.
Liquid aren't necessarily set up to crunch on these positions. They're very, very
30
loose
seconds
engagements, but they're winning out time and time again. Another situation, 30 seconds left to just hold on to what you've got here for Vitality. Maybe getting ahead of themselves ever so slightly. I mean, Miniboo just farming in the first blood department once more.
10 seconds
Yeah, this
left.
has been
I
a
said
great
earlier,
map.
what was it, 8 on Pearl or something here? I feel like he's on
Getting ahead.
track to beat that.
Yeah, I'm with you. Again, I love that little switch up as well. Him walking mid in that round after setting so many rounds in motion with that presence on toward B main. He's done really well to take the initiative, be it off of his call or Nat's going for it. I like that. It's showing some real direction from the young man in the squad. Top of the board as well, overall there, Miniboo.
I think he's just hit 8 in this map as well. So he's already matched his Pearl performance in opening engagement.
Here.
Miniboo's here. Miniboo right place. See how this looks. I mean, it's a bit of a split though.
Here.
Certainly not completely the same approach, but we saw this as the reaction last time from Liquid, kind of leaving Nats on his own here, but he's really good at stalling time, putting a little bit more emphasis towards middle and obviously attentive towards the A site.
The response here, invest some util, make it seem as if they're a little more cautious about the approach to B, and potentially hit A very quickly.
Here.
Here we go, spotting them out. That's at least
Well,
one
he's
scene.
not spotted the second
Didn't
player, though.
see Miniboo.
Now he has.
Oh, that's a surprise. Hello.
Oh.
Find him again. Second layer. Durka, he's in. Damage done when it matters most, but Purpo still got to fight back on middle. They're not out of the woods just yet. Camo. We're not going in alone, are we? Maybe we do now. Set up with a little bit of util coming in from across the map, but this is getting messy and dangerous. Plants a lot in play. Divided. Durka still doing it.
He's got his ult.
3, and he does have his ult. You're absolutely right. But
He's got the spike as well.
I was about to say, is he on the run towards B? What are we doing here? That's Camo spotted at least. They still don't quite know about Nats.
Fake
Where is he? They'll wait for the drop of the divide. That's getting curious, getting close. They want to re-clear, but this judge is deadly at this range. They hear it and they stop the progress. No, they still go for it. That's madness.
Well, the spot of 2 players here has put
30
Durka
seconds left.
right
He's
in a
off.
position to get a free plant on the B site. Not sure about the wall, but it's just to cut sight lines here.
Get your gun out, Yampi! It doesn't matter, it's a judge. Bloody hell, this is down to the wire. Hectic at the very end of things.
You're
What
dead.
does Nats and Camo do? You heard it. The ult coming down. That's from further away, but Durka wants to try and help out, keep some pressure on, has a little look, sees nothing yet.
It puts
They're
Yampi
still
on a
there.
deeper angle, though.
It does,
Enemies
and he's
remaining.
going, oh, Yampi can't quite close. Nats still alive, needs a 1v2 now. Or it's GG. 6 HP, man, just catching a straight. And I think that's enough. Durka turning after the final hour for Vitality. But a close affair, team.